Give me a B. Give me an I. Give me a T. Give me a coin. Bitcoin. Why am I having pom-poms here to start the show? Well, there's only one person that went to the Raiders game last night, and his name is Rob. Rob, how you feel about these pom-poms, man? This is when you cut to Rob's camera. He's not here. Well, we got your pom-poms, man. They'll be here when you get back, my friend. I know you really missed them. Anyways, welcome back to the Trading Show. Happy Friday, everyone. My name is David. I'm suspiciously smart. Almost too smart, some say. It's the glasses. It's the glasses. I'm joined by an even smarter man. Not really. JP.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Hey, good morning. I'm the Zen Master JP, and I'm waiting on a fresh narrative. Happy Friday, okay? Happy Friday.
It's not Father's Day.
Friday. Friday.
Father's Day.
Yeah, no, Friday.
Okay. Nice.
I get it.
How you doing, man?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
Rude. I didn't mean it. You're very smart.
Yeah, that was
You're smarter than I am.
That was a little underhanded thing there.
But hey, you know what?
So slight.
Whatever, man. You know I love you, dog.
Love you too.
Love you too sometimes.
Most of the time.
Depends. All right. Today's a beautiful day. Why is it a beautiful day? Well, I don't know. But trying to make money today. That's what we do every day here at Sin City Crypto. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button on your way in. Let's start off the show with some housekeeping. I am in one trade currently, and it is this one. IBM. I was telling JP, the world's longest bear flag. Look at that. Wow. Insane bear flag there. So one of two things is going to happen. This thing's going to break down with velocity, or it's going to fill this massive clap gap here. If it fills a clap gap, we're stopped out. But if it does what we expect it to do, we should get paid. And so that's the only trade that I am currently in. Made money on... close trades. So I made money on some trades yesterday. Made money on this Bitcoin trade here. This was on breakout. Okay, that's another thing I'm going to reach out to the team. You guys need to fix the where people can show their wins and losses. So made money on Hyperliquid, made money on the Bitcoin short yesterday. Also on BitUnix as well. Made money on this one. I did close out NBIS early this morning. So we talked about this trade yesterday. It was looking good for a short. We saw the Dirty Dave, but I also talked about a potential short squeeze as that short flow was sitting around 30%. And we had an initial pop. It got rejected. We entered in on a bearish retest, and it started climbing back up again. And so I decided to just cut this trade off. Lost 143%. Lost $100. Laura, clap me.
Damn.
Clap me, clap me, clap me. We were like a few bucks away from our stop anyways. But the IBM trade, in my opinion, still looks valid. So I'm still in that one. Those are the only trades that I'm coming into the show with. And I'm ready to open more trades. What about you, man? What you in right now?
I got some things cooking, man. I got some things cooking. Can you smell it? Breakout, I got that BTC trade still going. We'll see. At a certain time, I may have to, it may be time to take profit. But this is that weird situation too with a stop loss and TPs coming up. Okay, well maybe you got to get on the right asset, Monk man. Get on the right asset. Stop being unk. There you go. Get on BTC. There you go. I'm still in this short from 64,800. Still in the short. Still valid. Could be a good TP zone. Could take half TP or something. Before maybe the next drop. There could be a next drop for BTC all the way down to 58,000 is the target, the main target. But so far, I see no reason to get out the trade. Only thing I'm considering is partial profit, maybe. But I'm in that trade, the same trade I'm in on BitUnix as well, on my macro account. The same trade I'm still in, identical trade. And then let's go to my Meso account here. I tried my hand at oil again last night. I put this in 2 different locations. I already cut off the other one on the macro account. But I have on my meso account, this still open. I didn't even realize it. And the stop loss is at 79. Oil appears to be in a flag to me. It looks like it's starting to get bullish again and wants to break out. But at the same time, it's very volatile. I had an alert. I don't know if anybody here remember me setting an alert for oil yesterday on the 4-hour because it looked good at the time and I wanted to take it. But I said, I don't know. Let me set an alert to see if it goes above the 200. I got the alert last night and look what happened. It hit it and came right back down. Damn.
Oil trying to be like Bitcoin over here.
Yeah, so I'm still in the trade. So oil may start becoming my silver, man. I'm not feeling that, man. We got to slay the dragon, right?
Don't worry, I'll give an oil trade today.
All right, cool. But I also am in an Atom short from yesterday's show. Was a trade alert. I'm in a hype short. That was a trade alert from days ago.
That was from yesterday's morning show.
No, I was already in it though. I guess I showed it yesterday. It's at least a 2-day-old trade here. When did I enter? Is the show entry time? Maybe if you, I don't know.
You should show the entry on the left.
22 hours. Yeah, so
yesterday.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's maybe just before yesterday's show. Yeah,
I think you put it in the morning and then you came on the show and you...
That makes sense. Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, BTC. I'm also in the BTC short right now. On the Meso account, is it time to take profit here, Monk man? This one is a lower entry. You know, I shorted one of these lows. I think it was a 21 touch on a 4-hour. Is it time to take profit? Maybe. I have to zoom in on Bitcoin. I have to see how strong the support level is, or do we just roll over?
You remember yesterday I drew the temple pattern?
Yes.
And this was the same lines from yesterday. Look at that perfect touch. So what happens next? Do we start building a fence here? You know, do we buy a dog? More of a bunny rabbit. Woof, 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 woof. What a terrible drawing.
A bunny rabbit. Yeah.
So, I mean, we're below every single moving average. Just got a bearish cross, the 50 cross below the 200. But, you know, rises up, falls down. Now it's falling down. Will it rise up? I took profit on my trades. I cashed in my trades. But obviously, your trade's your trade. But I'd be wary. I do think we get a little bit of a bid here. But I haven't dug into the higher time frames on BTC. But I'm curious to see what the top-down analysis looks like.
I'm curious too, man. I can't wait to see. Hope somebody does it.
Me too. Yeah. Who should we who shall we call upon?
Who shall we? I guess I'll step up. But Laura,
good man.
But Laura, let's drop some money, man. Can we celebrate some wins? Is it okay? We've been celebrating a lot of claps. I love getting clapped. I'm the clap daddy. How about silver, man?
You just complained about... No, you complained
about oil. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, that silver played out. I got out a link at no loss here, but I had some bangers here, man, on BTCC. I don't know what the hell happened last night, man, but banger after banger.
Damn, is that 600?
That's 600 off of BTC, 310%. Drop the money. Drop the money, Laura. We're making money in a downtrend. And then, cut off the nibs, cut that off. Where's that other one, man? Jasmine? I put out a degen short on Jasmine yesterday, my friend. And why did it hit the full TP instantly? Not like instantly, but like in one candle. And I'll show you the candle.
Hell yeah.
476% on Jasmine. Full TP. Let's go. Drop it, baby. Drop it. Beautiful. And I think that's it from yesterday. But
it's a casual $1,500.
Yeah, seriously. But Jasmine, what was that? Hold on, let me just bring up that chart.
I paid you.
It was the perfect short, I think, on it was like a 6-hour or 12-hour or something. Let's go to the 4-hour. There it is, right there. We literally shorted that right there, that 200. We shorted. Yeah, I wish I could show the buys and sells. I think you can in the settings, right? But yeah, we had a stop loss right here, entered right there. That thing went. Whew. TP was at that 21. Perfect splash, man. Insanity. Who made money from the Jasmine call last night? Come on, put some dollar signs. Could I get an amen? Could I get some dollar signs? We in the money, fam. Let's go. Clap, daddy, clapping back. All right, let's do a top-down analysis, shall we? Let's do a top-down analysis. Let's go to that weekly time frame for Bitcoin. How we looking? Bearish engulfing candle. inbound. That's right. Bearish engulfing candle inbound. We're below the 200 MA. We're looking clappy. We're below the POC, the point of control of the range, the high volume node above us. We are losing weekly support. That's what's happening. We are losing weekly support. Laura, give me a dancing bear or something in the corner. We're losing weekly support, and you're losing the monks, bulls. I'm about to do the salsa with the bear. All right, I'm gonna work on my salsa and get, do the bear salsa. This is how it's looking right now. We had the green dot. We thought it might have been a buy on the weekly, and it still could. We could get a wick and come back up. It's always a possibility. But right now, if we talk about the balance of things, bullish or bearish, downtrend or uptrend, support or resistance, we're leaning the bearish route right now on the weekly time frame. Money flow increasingly red. That VWAP, look, is coming down. We're going to get a red dot soon on the weekly. The weekly is showing signs of rolling over. Man. But we still do have weekly bullish divergence. Yes, we do. We have a low and a lower low. We look at the momentum indicators. We have a low and a higher low. Can you see the difference? There's a divergence. I love divergence plays. There's hope. There's hope. Based on the weekly divergence, but you gotta hold the lows. You can't go lower than 57,000.
Hold them lows.
You can't put the momentum lower than 57. Okay, we will invalidate the divergence. Let's go to the daily time frame. What we got going on the daily here, and I've been muting my stochastics. Let me turn it back on.
You're not letting them oscillate?
My stochastic RSI.
Gotta let them things oscillate, bro.
Let the oscillators oscillate and percolate.
Yeah. And then you gotta negotiate.
But don't hesitate.
Or else you might start to hate
the
charts.
And you gotta come to the congregation. Okay.
Yes, we should stop.
We're not gonna do this. All right. Is this support here on the daily? The daily had a serious downturn. Right? That's where I was shorting around the 4-hour time frame. This thing had a serious downturn extended to the downside. That's right. A Bitcoin is extended to the downside on the daily. The momentum is heading down, money flow heading down. But are the buyers stepping in? That's a big wick. That's a big wick. The buyers may be stepping in. We have to look at other time frames here. In fact, what if I just add, oh man, look at the monk man. I'm using the indicator templates. Wow. Look, regular plus CVD.
Absolute
oh man.
Insanity.
Let's go. I now have rolling CVD as an oscillator. That's right. Rolling CV. What is CVD? What is that? CBD? No, CVD. Okay. CVD, cumulative of volume, a delta. The delta is the balance in the order book between the buyers and the sellers. Who's more aggressive in the moment? What orders are being executed? Is it buys or sells in volume? The delta shows you that. The balance, the cumulative delta shows you that balance over time. Now, when you put it as an oscillator and as a rolling oscillator, it takes certain amount of days or candles into consideration for the oscillation and then the percolation.
Oscillators! Line up!
Anyway, you can have divergence in the CVD just like you have in the stochastics. It'll show us if the buyers are stepping in. And right now, my friends, I'm looking at the CVD. The buyers are not stepping in. In fact, they're stepping out. They're stepping out and stepping back and turning their back and running. The buyers are running. The sellers are in control. Says CVD on the daily time frame. Clap. Capitulation. Fire and flames. Don't do it. All right. But we're at support. We're at local support, 62,800. We bounced from it already. We have to look at the order book. Who wants to look at the order book? Put a 7 in the chat. I got an order book for us. But daily is bleak, but we're at local support. Let's go ahead and check out the 4-hour time frame, my alignment time frame. Man, this is unfortunate because this had, 3 lower lows and 3 higher lows on the momentum, a Dirty Dave inverse, right? It was going down and the buyers stepping up to push it up. The only problem is the buyers did not hold it down, and it rolled over. Price rolled over at resistance, and we've been falling ever since. Take a look at that CVD. Buyers finally starting to step in on the 4-hour, and it still looks weak, rolling over again. All right, we do have a wick and we have a green dot. That is a buy signal on Market Cipher B on the 4-hour. But as of right now, with the red money flow and the trend being down, any high, any bounce here off that green dot is likely to be a lower high. Likely to get rejected at the 21 at 63,400. Even if we get a bounce, it's likely to be a lower high based on the trend and based on the indicators that I'm seeing here.
JP,
what's up?
Can I cut you off real quick, man?
Cut me off.
I think we might have it might be a little late, but look at this gold. What are you seeing here?
A Sammy special.
Dude.
Yeah. By the way, I took profit on gold and silver. I think I said that already. Yeah. I had to close that out, the shorts.
Yo, is this late? Is this too late?
No. Well, what time frame are we on?
It's on the 10-hour.
That's pretty high time frame. Go a little lower. It might not be a good entry on the small time frames. Check it out. This is one of those trades that look like it's not too late, but you got to be okay with a drawdown.
And there's heavy bear div too. Fuck.
Exactly.
This is a dirty day right here.
How ready are you for some drawdown?
Is the volume drop in on the moves up? Yes. Oh, man.
Shout out to Clap. He says, I may have got my clap yesterday, but today is a new day. Let's go.
What do you do here, man?
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Gold is a tough one, man. I don't know.
It is a very, I know. That's why I am sitting here with my hand on my chin.
I don't know if gold wants to be bullish or bearish right now, because gold is like bullish on a monthly, for example. Like it looks like it wants to be macro bullish, but on a daily, like it was in that bearish consolidation, but then it recently gave us that invalidation of bringing price up and looking like it want to be bullish. But now we're at resistance. It's like, okay, was that a false pop? Short the pop on the downtrend. You see the resistance right there, the 200. Is it short the pop because it's a downtrend? But I don't know. Gold. I think I'm gonna wait on gold, man. I think I'm gonna wait. That is a Sammy special, but I don't like the angle of the Sammy special. I feel like the angle kind of matters.
What do you mean?
What I mean by angle is like see how steep price came up and then just like kind of barely touched the 21. I like it when it touches it with more of a flag. I don't know. Maybe that's me being picky. It is a flag, but it's so small. I like it when we have a bigger flag, a deeper retracement flag, and not so much bear div, right? Before the drop.
Yeah, that's a lot of bear div.
It's like more bear div than flag.
On the 4-hour too. And then we put in a lower high.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Another one I was looking at that was interesting was the S&P. Look at the S&P on the 1-hour. Flag, breakout, bouncing off of the 20 on the 50, but again with bear div.
I heard S&P put in a new high. Is that true?
Looks like it.
Is that the macro?
This is the 1-hour.
I checked like the weekly or monthly. It may be at all. It's all-time high.
Yep.
It's all-time high. I don't want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. I'm not trading price discovery. It's one of the most unreliable places you could trade, man. There's no previous history. Not doing it. Especially not shorting. I'm not shorting it. I'm not longing it. I'm not touching it. There's plenty of other stuff. What this makes me want to do, though, is be bullish on some undervalued macro assets, stocks, commodities. And I was going to talk to you about that, Dave. I mean, TA is TA, yes. Overextended price is overextended price. TA, I think, works on all assets. But at the same time, we have to understand and make the distinction that stocks are tied to an actual company, their earnings statements, their performance, et cetera, et cetera. And you're probably better off in the long run looking for discounts, looking for longs in stocks, especially on the higher time frames. In my opinion, it's just an idea, maybe. Not saying that we can't short stocks. We should absolutely short stocks that are overextended. But we may want to favor quality stocks that are at a discount. If IBM is at a discount, if NVIDIA is at a discount. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we may be better off betting with the market, with the bulls, especially that the S&P is putting all-time highs, not on the S&P, but maybe something that's undervalued. But you're the macro man. You'll let me know, man. Macro man.
Silver looks like a short too, but
He says, experienced trader here, but new to the channel. What is this Sammy special you're referring to? And what is that stiffy thing you keep talking about?
well, you gotta stay a little longer to find out about that one.
How about this Dirty Dave?
What have I come into?
Now, Sammy special is just when price goes above the 200 MA, as well as the 21 MA, crossing the 200 simple moving average. And then once price comes in contact with that 21 above the 200, giving us the Sammy special. All right. Ask somebody where it came from.
I'm just going through different time frames.
Yeah, looking for the opportunity.
Look at Injective. This is on the daily.
All right, Injective. And damn, I might have to take some profit on some shorts. BTC short. BTC is ripping right now on a 1 minute time frame. Yeah, 5 minute just breached to 200. BTC seeing a big move up right now, guys. Big move up. Let me double check my BTC short on BitUnix here. That thing's still up crazy. What an entry, man, huh? What an entry. And this is the closer short. What I'll do is put my my stop loss. It's already in break even, but maybe just above the 9 MA, ensuring about 169% ROI. We'll do that. Make sure we make money on the trade. Oil's starting to go green. Hyperliquid paying the bills. Is it time to close the hyperliquid trade? It might be. That's a flag. That flag might pop. Low stochastics. Close the trade, Monk, man. You're up $133 and freaking 206%. Laura, drop the money. Trade is closed. Hyperliquid is closed. How about Adam? Let's close some trades here. It's an Adam short.
I've only met one Adam I like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So what I'll do is bring this. Let's bring this thing down. This looks like this could cook more. This can cook more, man. Put the stop loss at least in profit here. This looks like it goes down more. But if Bitcoin is ripping, I mean, is Adam not going to want any? You don't want any fun, Adam?
No, it's a dead project.
Damn. You don't want any of the fun.
Man, I am toying with this Injective here.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at that Injective.
So, just got a red dot on the daily, but it hasn't printed yet. And you know when you get those little, like, it barely crosses below the VWAP and then comes right back up?
Yeah.
So, might get one of those, okay? It's right at the 200 MA on the daily. Last time it got down here, Injective rallied 30%, okay? You like chunky flags? I really don't. This looks like maybe an extended flag or falling the breakup.
I don't like chunky flags. I like extended flags, like mature flags.
It's at the 21. And you look at the 4 hour. Look at the bull div on the 4 hour.
That thing looks awful, man.
Bull div on the 4 hour, VWAP coming up. And then the 1 hour green dot.
Are you looking for a long macro, man?
Yeah, this one I would be looking for a long, yeah.
Honestly, it's probably a lot of stop losses down there, man. It's probably a good entry. I'll tell you that much.
There's no liquidity on this one, is there?
Liquidity. That's so funny. I was just thinking the same thing. Let me see. Injective is like a big one, but is it like top 50? Let me see.
This thing might be worth a shot, man. Let me sketch out a trade, see what it looks like.
I don't have it there. Damn it. We don't have it on Trading Different.
Let me just, oh, is that the 15 minute? Or the 30? Was the
We inbound.
I'm sketching out a trade here on INJ. I just want to see what this thing looks like. If we do limit last, stop loss below that wick. And if we take TP up to the 200, what does that look like? Not enough. What about the daily? Daily 50?
5.
Daily 50 is at 4.809.
5.
It's a 4.5 to 1. I like that. I'm gonna take a stab at this one. I'm gonna take a stab at injective. This is on the riskier side. I say about an 8.5 out of 10. This thing could dump. The daily just has a red dot. It hasn't printed yet, so it could reverse, but it's at the 200. Last time I got down there, kind of similar. Bless you.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Kind of similar. I got a wick down and then just bounced 31%. So here are the levels in case anyone wants to follow. The entry would be now. Your stop would be at 4.15. TP up at the 21 MA on the daily at 4.809. Risky, but you know, actually I got to move this down this way. 73. That's not right. Oh, because I had my stop below the wick. Okay, we're banking on that being a low. Okay, so almost a 4 to 1, about a 3.5 to 1. Very, very risky. I don't know. I just do a little bit behind it, but if this is a bottom, we have some bull div on the 4-hour, red dot, green dot on the 1-hour time frame. So there's my first long of the day. Probably get cooked on this one, but I think I don't know. I feel like the odds are, if it is going to reverse, it's going to reverse now. It's at the 200 MA on the daily time frame. So
may the odds forever be in your favor.
See,
yeah.
Look at Doge with a blood diamond on the daily.
Uh-oh.
On a green candle.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. This looks like a short.
They're how to lose.
This looks like a. Look at this daily below the 21. It wicked up to the 50, got rejected. Where's the downside target for this if it does go down? Let's expand this out. Let's take a peek here. 5 cents.
Everything looks like it's about to pop right now, which is usually the sign that we're about to dump. That's what it seems like the past few days. Go long on all the altcoins. Get ready to dump it. But we got to see, man. We got to get to the casino and everything.
Go ahead. I'm just.
You good? You good?
I'm sketching.
Hold on, Let me. I don't think I technically finished this top down. Let me see. 4-hour was extended to the downside. Let me go to the 30-minute real quick. 30-minute for Bitcoin. Here we go. 30-minute time frame. Looks like we are seeing a resistance at the 50 and a super trend. I gotta adjust these indicators. I don't want all three here. It's too many indicators, Monk man. It's too many. CVD coming up though. You got momentum rising with VWAP coming down. Interesting. But the stochastics and RSI both rising, but at resistance. This may be the dump right here. You gotta be careful. That's heavy resistance on a 30-minute. It's gonna take a minute for this VWAP to come down to give you the red dot. But that's resistance there. Be careful. Let's be careful getting too bullish here. Let's go down to the 5-minute. 5-minute BTC going a bit. micro parabolic on the 5-minute time frame. A broke past the 200 and coming on up. Here's the 1 minute just pushing. Money flow green. Small time frames, very bullish for Bitcoin. All right, how about the casino? Refresh the casino indicator. The Bitcoin Live Educational. Here we go. Make it live. Pull to the upside. Bullish condition. 20, now 38 trades per minute. Demand at 107. 107 on the demand. That's a lot. Interesting. Heading to the supply zone. Very likely we head to the supply zone. All right. How about the liquidity heat map? Let's refresh everything. Here we go. Liquidity heat map. These are actually stop losses and liquidation levels in the futures market. 5-minute time frame. Liquidity below us, 62,465. And above us, a very local batch of 64,550, and the main levels being 65,555. I don't know, man. There you go, zooming in at that local liquidity to the top side right there. See the batch of local liquidity up there. I don't know. I don't trust this, man. It's looking very hot down here, 61,700. Is Bitcoin not going to come up to resistance and just roll over again? Come on up to about 63,300 or 400. Remember that number. We'll have to look at that in the order book. My other heat map, we'll look at two different types of heat maps here. The liquidation heat map from futures traders. These are forced buys and sells. Below us are forced sells. That's right. When you get stopped out of a long, it's a sell, and it accelerates the selling to the downside. That's what we're seeing here on the liquidation heat map. Let's go take a look at the order book heat map. The opposite. What's going on in the order book where people are actually buying or selling Bitcoin? Let's reconnect and refresh my session here. All right, BTC 5-minute time frame. 5. There you go. All right, super chat.
Why we clap the super chat?
All right, it says, guys, I've learned so much since I started following you. Thanks for the latest. Thanks for the lessons and tips. More people should do what you do. All right, we appreciate you. Thank you, Nuno
Marquez.
Nuno.
I'm assuming you're Brazilian, my friend. Either way, thank you. We appreciate your.
All right, here's the order book. We just look at the liquidity heat map. Here's the order book heat map and the order book profile. Kind of like the volume profile, but not historical volume. What it is live orders, buy walls and sell walls. We have support under us, buy walls, all right? And resistance above us, sell walls. A lot different from the liquidation heat maps. These don't accelerate price when it hits it. And it does the opposite. It absorbs. So if we come down, if BTC was to happen to come down right now, there's a buy wall at 62,293 that would absorb the sells. All right, so buy wall 62,243. How about the sell wall? Where is the major sell wall? Is it just right there? Why does it keep reconnecting me? What are you doing? 64,000. 64,000, just about even right there. And we can also see orders in the market here on the chart itself. These lines act like the liquidation heat map and show you where support is. These are all orders right here. You see it lining up with the buy walls. Those are all support orders. And we also have our CVD here, our cumulative of volume delta, telling us who's more aggressive in the market. And right now, those sellers are aggressive overall. You see this downtrend? But the bulls recently came back up. Let's go ahead and mark this. What do you think about this chart just objectively, Dave? Like, if this is like, who cares what asset this is or what you're even looking at as data? What do you think about that?
What am I looking at?
Just overall and recent. Who cares what it is? Like, just
no, it's just
from data analysis standpoint.
But that's price action?
Doesn't matter. What is the trend doing?
I mean, it's making lower lows.
Yeah, this is CVD, like expressed as if it was price, like, and bar patterns, right? And candles. It's CVD, cumulative volume delta. What we're seeing here is the bull stepping up recently right here on this very recent pop-up. But the problem is, you see, is a bigger downtrend. You got to break these trends just like price. You got to get above right here, right? This level right there. Can I draw lines here in Market Monkey? There we go. You got to get above this level here. Negative 3.5K, whatever that represents, 5, right? Get above that line, and then we can start really getting, in control. The bulls in control. But I got to say, in the very short term, the bulls are in control in the very short term, but we got to break this trend to truly take control of the order book and break through the sell wall to go higher and be bullish. All right. Got to fix that reconnection issue there. But Bitcoin is below the weekly order block. I'll say that again. We're below the weekly order block. Do we come up and bearishly retest the bottom of the order block? This block is literally 1 week in time. All right, I got to fix that issue. Let me get out of here. Trading view. Let's get back to trading view. Bitcoin is going up and is going straight up and parabolic up. That's a parabolic curve, Dave. What do we do about it, man?
We short it.
We just short it when? Now?
Right now. Just kidding. I have no idea.
Well, I'm going to say, give me a plan. Give me a plan.
There is no plan, JP. You just blindly follow you, remember?
Blindly follow JP. No.
I am I'm trying to figure out whether this is a bullish for near or bearish for near. This is a daily on near, okay? It's at the 200 MA. If you look at overall price action, well, that's what it looks like. Fairly bearish. Range is starting to get tight. We're towards the end of this pattern here. You call that a flag?
Yeah, sure. That X is concerning, though, especially on a high time frame X. What? On the daily?
Mm-hmm.
The market manipulation X on the daily. Near was beautiful, man. Remember we longed it on the daily? We had a stop loss under the 200 MA.
But look at this, though.
And then it rolled over, man.
Look at the 4 hour.
It was clappy. Bull div, though, something at least. A little bit right there.
This is all over the place. And then the weekly looks... not sure what the weekly looks like, but interesting. I saw it was at the 200 MA on the daily, but I don't think it's showing enough. What?
Falcos Forge says, blindly following JP is how I ended up in the desert on a horse with no name.
Nice. It's not too late to give that horse a name, man.
Honestly, beautiful things could come from that, man. That sounds like me. I was once stranded in the desert, and my life changed forever for the better.
Minus the horse, though, right?
Minus the horse, but add a broken down bus.
Nice.
Yeah. But actually, there was a horse involved at one point. If I can log into my Instagram account, I'll show you me in the horse in the desert. Yeah, I was on a horse at one point. Like, who is this guy, man? What is he talking about?
It's not the answer I was expecting. Actually, another thing about it, there was a horse.
The Mexican OG who let me stay on his property brought the horses out, man, okay?
He was a caballero.
His family had a ranch, and like he owned the block. I was like staying with the guy that owned the block.
That's called a mafia guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, honestly.
Yeah, you were with Al Chapo.
He owned the block. And I was staying in his driveway in a tent. All right.
Helicopter Painter said, I'm late. Can you start over? Yep. Laura, roll the intro. Just kidding. Don't roll the intro.
No, okay.
Well, better late than never, Helicopter Painter. But you know what they say? Never late is better. And there's more to that song, but I forgot. The horse's name was Peyote.
Peyote.
James said Link was oversold. Let's take a look at Link.
Yeah, we tried to short it last night, I think. And I got out early.
Vivek said, I shorted AAOI. That's Opto. I believe that's Opto Electronics or something like that. How do you think we're going from here till close of the day? I'll take a look at that. Nano say, yo, JP, is the oil ready? I'm ready for my back rub. I said, what?
Oh.
Just kidding. He said, is your oil ready?
We got to look at that. We got to look at oil.
I'm really clappy. Said, AVAX is cooking. What is it cooking? The shit stew? Same scam price action every day at the same hours. I feel that sometimes, man. I feel that sometimes. I feel it in my bones. Okay. So let me get out my handy dandy notebook here. Let's go ahead and add some to the list here. Let me get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And let's do, so he said AAOI was a short end of day. Link, that's not TradFi. Link, AVAX. I want to look at Virtuals Protocol and Venice. Venice was another one yesterday that was kind of rallying. Yeah, I was looking at near. Outside of the fact that it's above the 200, it's right at the 200 MA on the daily. There's really nothing else. You can look at the 4-hour bull div, but every other time frame, the 1 hour's got a green dot, multiple green dots. 2 hours got a green dot. Stokes curving up, and that looks okay. But I don't trust it, man. You got the yellow X, you got the 12-hour blood diamond, you got the weekly. The weekly VWAP's coming up. That's good. But the problem is, VWAP's coming. We're about to get a red dot on the daily at the 200 MA, which is not good. And if you're wondering what happened last time we got down here, we did not get a red dot. Actually, VWAP was coming up. VWAP is coming down as we approach the 200. So leaving near alone, I can take a peek at AAOI real quick. So he said he's in a short. Let's take a look at that. AAOI. What time frame were you on? Earnings come out November 5th, so you got some time there. Well, it looks like it broke the downtrend. It's above the 50 on the daily. Stokes pretty high, though. Got a few gaps here. These gaps should close to the downside, so I'm hoping. Oh, you're in a short. Okay. Daily looks kind of bullish. 12-hour had a green dot. The 10 hours clearing the 200. What time frame did you short on? I think it was Vivek or someone. What time frame did you short this thing on? Because so far, the time frames to me look bullish. 6-hour clear the 200. 2-hour. 2-hour maybe showing some weakness, but the volume, for a short, I don't like the volume. How we had that spike in volume. Here's your 1 hour. 1 hour RSI starting to roll over. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at let's see if there's a potential short squeeze coming here. Short float's at 13%. And it is, let's look at this one. This could tell us. Let's go plus large. Let's go tech. Then we can look at technicals. So this thing is 57% above its 200 MA on the daily. 705% off its weekly low, off its yearly low. Damn,
son.
Yeah, I don't know what you saw to short this thing, man. I unless you think this is a top. Was there bear div here? No, there wasn't bear div. So I don't know. I personally wouldn't be in a short here, but obviously you're in the trade. But I'm just curious what time frame you got in on, and yeah, but I don't see a bear scenario or bear case here. And you got a green dot on the weekly. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, but I don't see a short here unless you're on the time frame that I missed or something. But yeah. Green dot on the 5-hour. I think you had a green dot on the 4-hour green dot just printed. Just cleared the 200. Flag breaking out. Why did you short this?
What are you doing?
It's crazy. Anyways. Did you finish your top-down analysis? I know we've jumped back and forth 80 times.
Yeah, we did. Bitcoin bullish in the short term. I'm loving this call. What are we doing today? What flavor, Dave? What is this?
Salted caramel with cinnamon powder.
Okay. Num num.
Num num.
Num num.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Bitcoin is bullish in the short term, man, but we going a bit too vertical too fast, man. A lot of bear div on this 1 minute. Lots of bear div on the way up. 5 minute. How we doing here? Bear div, double top on the RSI. Overextended a little bit, but trying to find support at the 9. Where my bears at? Who's shorting this? Who's shorting the pop? Oh man, are we in the supply zone yet? Check out that supply zone. I think my play is short at the supply zone. I mean, it could have been a long taken at the demand zone. I'm not in that long. So to me, it looks like a patient wait to the supply zone. But also, we'll look at the NASDAQ. And somebody asked me about oil. Is oil ready to go? Oil looked like it was starting to get bullish. Let me see here. Let's take a look at the NQ. Is the NASDAQ bullish or bearish today? Oh, man, it's getting bearish. Getting bearish right now in a 5 minute. Bear flag for the NQ. Man, look at that. Nice. High. Is it bear div on a... Yeah, look at that. On the 15-minute time frame, had bear div, brought it down. Now getting bearish in a small time frame. See the little bear flag on an NQ. Just see what the NQ is doing. Trying to get an idea for what the, what the rest of the market may be doing. How about gold? Gold is getting bullish again. Yeah, gold is getting bullish again. I did close my gold and silver trades. Took profit last night because I saw it starting to do the Sammy special. No thanks. I want no part of it. All right, how about oil? They asked me about oil. Is oil ready finally? Oil been playing lately. Is the 5 minute above the 200, above the 21 and the 9, starting to reach a little bit, getting bullish on the 5 minute. 1 minute slowly pumping, 15 at resistance. We'll see if it could break through the yellow line right there. How about the 4 hour? So this is the time frame I was looking to trade it, the 4 hour. If one were to trade oil right now bullishly, I'm thinking the 4 hour time frame. Maybe we let's say if we enter here, stop loss below the super trend right around 79.28, something like that, and then we'll take it the length of the pole, measure the pole. I'll say right there is about fair for the pole. Take that pole from the entry to the top. Give us our measured move. I love how it aligns with previous resistance over here. Previous resistance, 88, gives us a 3.69, a 1 to 3.69 risk reward ratio on oil. But will it actually get the pop? We have the green dot right now in the 4 hour. Money flow coming up. VWAP coming up. How's that CVD? Let's bring out. Actually, before I do that, let me save this and let me save my standard one. Hold on. Look, save indicator template. Yeah, just name it. Zen default. Zen default clapper. All right, cool. Save that. Nice. Yeah, guys, you need to start using that. I used to always just use these layouts up top. I mean, layouts are cool, but the indicator layouts is really what you want. It's way simpler. I like the indicator layouts. Keep everything else the same. Just change the indicators. So I could just go ahead and switch to my CVD profile. And it has my added CVD at the bottom. And CVD coming up. The cumulative volume delta. The rolling style oscillator. Bringing price up for crude oil. The buyers more aggressive than the sellers in the moment on the 4 hour time frame. Lots of buy signals here. So it's up to you. I can't tell you to buy, but this would be the trade, if I take it. Well, I guess I technically did take it. I took it last night, got out early, and I still have a version of it open that I forgot about on the meso. I'm in the trade right now. Here we go. 4 hour time frame looks like this. You can get a slightly better entry than me if you want to get in now. My entry originally was 81.76. You can get a 81.13 entry and have the same stop loss. So my stop loss currently is at 79.37 and my TP is at 92.555, man. Let's take profit earlier than that. Let's do it. Let's bring it down to 88. There we go. I like that. It looks like a 1 to 3 just about risk reward ratio. I guess I'm technically in the trade. I'm in the trade for oil. So it's up to you. It's up to you if you want a piece of oil or not. I believe it does come up. It looks like you know, like an inverse head and shoulder here. It looks like a cup and handle. I don't know. Oil appears to want to get bullish to me, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's get back to Bitcoin and the altcoins. Where's the opportunity, my friends? Where's the amens? Where's the dollar signs? Who's feeling okay here? Hit the like button. Have you hit the like button? Are you not entertained? What's going on? Nano says, I told you oil was ready. I'm taking it. I told you. Let's take it. Oh, what's going on in the chat, guys? Clapped out. What's up? Who got a clap in their name? Who got Zen in their name? What's going on? Jay Will says, still in the link trade underwater. What I learned with these types of trades is that you must let them cook. Amen to that, Jay Will. Amen to that. Yeah. Somebody said, can you suggest trade in Bitcoins? Can you suggest the trade in those Bitcoins? All right. Somebody said, Charles Hoskinson got nothing on JP. Well, thank you, Brokey Yoshi. Yeah, I'm going to try to find a video of that horse, man. I literally was at one point stranded in a desert and got my hands on a horse. Okay. I'm going to see if I can find the video. That changed my life, man. That time in the desert, in the Texas desert, changed my life and made me who I am today. Okay. There will be no monk man without stranded in the desert, man. All right. Stranded in paradise, man. Sometimes you got to go and get lost in the world. Anybody got that adventurous spirit that just want to go out and get lost in the world? You just go somewhere and get lost and meet new friends and start all over. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need to reset. If you feel like, you know, life ain't going the way you want it to go, just leave it all. Clap something, Laura. Come on, drop something. Leave everything, quit everything and start over. That's what the monk man did, and I feel amazing now. I feel like I'm in control of my life. I feel like I am the author of my destiny. Amen. Get ready to yes, hit the I'm about to say hit the damn the organ. We're gonna have to redo that. That was too funny. I was going to say, Nolan, get your hand on that fader, man. Those organs could be loud sometimes, man. But yes, I'm feeling invigorated. I'm feeling motivated, okay? I feel anew. I feel like the author of my destiny. I am my own God. Okay? Amen, folks. Take control of your life. Take control of your trades. Take responsibility for your trades. Amen. Yes. Don't ever blindly follow anybody. All right, so what's going on for Bitcoin, man? What is going on? 4-hour time frame. Will we get the bounce or the rejection? We're getting rejected so far from the 9 MA. We're getting rejected. Yeah. I love that. I enjoy being says, I am from Texas, Pflugerville. Oh, okay. You know, a company I used to work for was based in Pflugerville, Texas. Nice, nice. I enjoy being says getting lost is how you find yourself. I agree, man. You got to run away sometimes. Run away to the mountains, folks. Do it. Do it. Especially if you're young enough. If you got no kids, do it. Run away. Run. Run as far as you can. Go to a different country. Run and find yourself. See if you can make something of yourself. All right, get back to the charts, Monk, man. They want to see Solana. They want to see Solana. They want to see ETH. What's going on with the market? Yeah. Let's go. Said, file, leave it all, leave it all. Yeah. It said, I tried that. The government said it's called tax evasion. Well, if you're making no money, you got nothing to worry about, all right? If you're out there making nothing. I'm kidding. What's going on with Solana, man? Is Solana at the top right now? Looks like a rejection from the POC. Damn, son. Solana looking crazy. It may be time to start shorting stuff again. Nice little rejection at the 10-minute time frame for Solana. 5-minute got rejected from the 200 MA. Will it make a higher low? We'll see. What's the Zen trend? Says my 4-year-old daughter made a dance to Trade Alert. Are you serious? How's the dance look? Man, that's amazing, man. That is hilarious. All right. Mike Vollmer says, I got no kids and I did run away to the mountains last year. Nice. How did that work out, Mike? How did it work out? Run away, folks. Run as far as you can from everything and find yourself. That is my advice. One time in your life. If you already got kids and settled, okay, whatever. All right. But if you have the opportunity, just go somewhere far, far away from home and see if you can figure it out. All right. How about Ethereum? I got to keep it real, guys. I may be looking for a short. I just prefer to do it in a supply zone. I prefer to do it in a supply zone. 4 hour, struggling at the 200 MA Ethereum, but you got a green dot. You got a green dot there. And is it a double bottom? We'll see. Let's take a look at the 12 hour for Ethereum. I'm looking at higher time frames. Oof. I got to say, I do not love the structure here. You see the structure, a lot of mountaintops there at resistance, forced interaction with the 200 MA. It could get a pop, though, if you remain above it. If you can remain above it, it could get a pop. But let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour Ethereum. Okay. Nice little bounce. Small amount of bull div. Not really. It's not there. Momentum matching the price. Seeing the resistance of that PLC, the point of control, giving you some trouble there. Ethereum. Yep. How we doing, baby? Give me a Buddha. Give me a Buddha in the chat if you're following. If you're following along right now. I think it's time to look at something else. How about Hyperliquid? I think I just closed the Hyperliquid short. Probably should have kept it open. Let's see if Hyperliquid is about to lose it all. Is the daily time frame for Hyperliquid. That's a bear flag, man. It may come down and touch the 200 MA. Price for Hyperliquid 55, that 98 4 hour time frame, rejection from the 200. Yeah, Hyperliquid looks like it's just getting started. Maybe time to get back into that short. Looks like a short-term uptrend at resistance. They said the gold view, please. We'll definitely take a look at gold. Guys, feel free to send in a super chat. We do prioritize your super chats. I'll look at the asset you want to look at immediately. All right, send in that super chat. So I appreciate it in advance. It does support the channel. All right. Hyperliquid. What else you got going on here? Hyperliquid, your 5 minute. Got low volume candles here. Not too great, not too great. Let me see here. Community alt. AVAX. AVAX, how you doing? Okay, higher high, but lower momentum. A little bit of bear div on a 5 minute for AVAX. Is the move real, AVAX? Should I short you? There's a good chance I short you, AVAX. I'm looking for a victim. I'll keep it real. I'm looking for a victim. Can you help me find a victim? That sounds crazy out of context. You should probably put more context there, Monk Man. I'm looking for a victim. I'm looking for an altcoin that has ran too much and needs to be shorted soon. I need you to give me the coin in the chat right now. We made a lot of money with this last night. You saw what happened with Jasmine. Can I get a witness in the congregation for Jasmine? It was a full TP taken on the trade. I want another one of those. I want another Jasmine. Can somebody give me another Jasmine? Do you see this trade right here? We literally entered right there and took that thing down, gave it back. Okay, we robbed Jasmine of its gains. I'm looking to perform a robbery. Let's go ahead and go to BTCC. Yeah, this is that Jasmine here. Can I put the buy sell signals on the chart? I mean, the entries. Let me see here. How do you do that? How do you do that? Chart settings. No, not those chart settings. Damn, I wish I could put the entry and the cells on here. I think there's a way to do it, but I'm not sure, BTCC. I'm so new to the platform. But hey, you have a great rewards, I'll tell you that much. 20% deposit bonus, 20% deposit bonus on BTCC. Don't get me wrong, I love a BitUnix, but BTCC, bring out that the promo Allura, not the BitUnix one, but BTCC, 20% deposit bonus up to a $10,000 deposit. It's the blue one. Bring out the blue one. All right. I like this angle. Hey, Monk Man checking in. All right, guys. 20% deposit bonus here on BTCC up to a $10,000 deposit. Get yourself $2,000 in rewards. Let's go. Drop the money. Okay. And all types of other prize pools available here on BTCC. Just have an alternative exchange. Let's cut back to my screen here. have an alternative exchange for the assets that may not be on a bit Unix. Use our referral link to get access to those rewards, and we appreciate your support. Yeah, we shorted this here last night, guys. I want another one of those. Give me another one of those. All right? Talk to me in the chat. Let's short something now. Pump? Is it pump? Julian, it might be pump. Helicopter says the FBI right now scanning airwaves. Hearing JP says he wants to commit a robbery. I did say that, didn't I? I want to commit a robbery. All right. Dave just walked in. What's going on, man? I'm looking to perform a conspiracy here, man. Yeah. Looking for that. Do you want to conspire with me on a robbery, Dave?
Love nothing more, man.
Don't walk it into that. We're searching for. I want to short something right now, Dave. I got a feeling we're gonna roll over. Especially,
hold on, man.
Yeah. What you got?
I got you.
What you got?
I was doing my research in the bathroom. This is Nvidia.
You and shorting these stocks, man. Why are we shorting quality assets? Well, because it's overextended, huh? I think I need to go by the river, Dave.
Just look. I didn't say anything. Just look. Just objectively look at the chart.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the 10 hour. Here's the 6 hour. Okay. Here's the 4 hour.
Is there any chance that could create a cup in here?
Hold on, man. I'm not done yet. Here's the 2 hour.
Okay.
Here's a 1 hour. Anyways, what'd you say?
Well, so is there any chance that's going to create a cup and handle?
There's definitely a chance. There's always a chance, JP.
So here's the thing, man. It's an uptrend, man. It's an uptrend.
100%.
It's an uptrend.
By the way, I'm not in this trade.
Shorting these uptrends in the stock market has been a little bit clappy lately.
It has.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
I'm going to keep doing it until I blow my damn account. I'm just kidding. I'm just looking. There's weakness here, but I'd want to see more confirmation. I want to see some sort of moving average lost.
That's a bigger cup too, but maybe it makes a bigger handle. You know,
this is the daily. So this one doesn't have enough data. That's the problem. That's the problem. Is these charts don't match exactly, but the ones on the crypto exchanges don't have enough data. So here's what the actual NASDAQ chart looks like on the daily. That looks like a double bottom at the 200 MA. Very, very bullish. Right, had a nice gap up here. Now kind of consolidating above every moving average. Every moving average is in sequential order. The 9, the 21, the 50, and the 200. So this does look bullish, but I'm saying there is weakness in the chart. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying just full port short it, but this is Nvidia. That's kind of ugly. That's almost too ugly. So I don't know. What were you looking at? You were looking at Bitcoin, or just wanted to short something? I'm
looking to short like an altcoin or something. Somebody suggested pump fun. But I have to look at the high time frames. I want another Jasmy. I want like just a crap coin. I don't know if Jasmy's crap, but I'm preferably a crap coin that's way too extended with bear div. Maybe even a dirty Dave.
Well, let's look.
Oh, is this a dirty Dave right here?
Where?
Nah, damn. The momentum's matching.
Lida?
I'm looking at pump fun. The problem is the momentum matches on the RSI. It doesn't match on Market Cipher. So dirty Dave on Market Cipher, but not the RSI. I believe the RSI more. But let me bring out the stochastics.
Just look at the volume.
Yeah. It increased right here, but then decrease here. And look at the... Oh, that's so close, man. That's so close. There's definitely a certain amount of divergence, at least on the last high.
What is that? Pumped out fun?
Yeah, pumped out fun. It is very extended on the daily, I got to say. And the 3-day. Yeah, the daily Stokes and RSI is high, far from the 21. This might be it. might be. I'll way rather short this than Nvidia.
Where the hell is this damn stupid ass coin? Hold on.
Pump fun. Pump fun. It should come up for BitUnix. Because there's another pump coin and it gets confusing.
Tump. What the hell's a tump, David? Pump is so fun.
It's so fun.
Linear futures. Okay, whatever that means. Let me put this in the correct category. There we go. What time frame are you on?
I'm looking at the daily right now, how extended it is on a daily.
It's
like
got a bullish cross though. I don't know.
That was a long time ago, my friend, on a daily.
Yeah, we got the 50 just crossed.
Oh, you mean the 50? Okay,
yeah,
I thought you meant the okay.
No,
gotcha,
the 50.
Gotcha.
The 50.
Yeah. True.
What about the weekly? Not enough data on the weekly. Daily.
The 3 days way extended.
Daily still looks good.
Clearly a local uptrend, but I just think it looks like the trend is overextended, exhausted potentially.
Is it like exhausted to the point where it's going to take a nap, or it's just going to go into a coma?
I don't know. Look at the small time frames, like the 10-minute starting to bear flag. Small time frame starting to agree that it needs to be shorted. And it's a mountaintop and a head and shoulder. Mountains are bearish, valleys are bullish. That is the Clappalachian mountain range right there.
The what?
Clappalachian mountain range.
Clappalachian Mountains.
The Rocky Clapping Mountains.
I like it on the 4 hour, man. And with a red dot on every single high. What about the VWAP? I got some bear div on the VWAP from here to here. That's good. Where would you put your stop though? Is there any big moving averages above us? Not on the daily. Not really.
Yeah, I love it when the 200 is above us, but I don't really see it. We've been so pumpalicious. The 200 is not above us, like hardly anywhere, right?
Well, what's a key level of okay?
The best I was looking at is like the daily look to the left, but then it starts ruining your risk reward. I'm looking at the previous peaks. Like
I would want to put my stop like here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. But now your risk reward gets terrible with the 20, depending on where you're going to TP at. It would have to give it all away. It would have to give it all away to make sense. You see what I'm saying? So maybe it's not ready yet. We'll see. I don't know. But it's an interesting potential victim here.
What about like confluence? We use the 4 hours confluence. Okay, what about the 15 minute? 15 minute just getting rejected at the 200. This looks pretty bearish. Red dot on the 15 minute.
Just enter a short-term scalp and see where it goes.
Yeah, and just maybe something like this.
Yeah, exactly what I was about to say. Yep. Okay, now we talking, Dave.
You'd have to take this thing down. What if we drew a fib here? $7.86 gives us a 4.5 to 1. Gold pocket gives us a 3.5 to 1. I like the gold pocket here. Look at that. Look at that SR zone.
Now we talking, Dave.
Resistance. Not yet tested as support. I like that. I would take that trade.
Give me the numbers, macro man.
So I would. I guess you're almost there. You're right there. So the entry would be now. Your stop loss would be at. Let's just.
Ooh. And quick question: if Bitcoin pumps, do you think this will pump with Bitcoin or?
Well, the thing with pump.fun is with the creator fees, there's always going to be sell pressure. So,
do you want to see how bullish Bitcoin is before we get in it?
Sure.
So just look at just one time frame: 5 minute, 21 golden cross, low stochastics, a green dot, a buying signal. Could get a quick pop here, but also notice CVD. I'm glad I added CVD. Look at CVD coming out aggressively. Sellers stepping in behind the scenes aggressively, absorbing the buyers right now.
And we just got a possible reversal on the.
No way. In the casino?
Yeah, but I don't like them when they're. I like them when they're in the demand or the supply zone. This one is kind of in the middle.
Me too.
I mean, Pump's getting a little bit of a bid now.
I just want you to see that before you go, because Pump could just pump with Bitcoin, as Bitcoin looks like it's about to pump. And I may put a limit order here in a 5-minute on Bitcoin, but the thing is, we're not in the demand zone, Monk, man. I love to be in a demand zone, but we're like halfway. We're like, we're not at an official stop. We're in between stops. This is like a public bus stopping, for somebody, between bus stops. You can't do it. You get fired for doing that. All right. Only official stops, the demand zone and the supply zone. I really feel like I need to wash my face, man, in the river.
Down by the river.
Laura, make it zen, please.
This is not right.
Breathe in, Monk, man. Slow breath. Keep your posture straight. The monk I was meditating with said, make sure your posture is straight. I meditate all the time, but I'm not like, official, like, in the temple meditating. The
fake ass meditator.
Yeah, that's that trip. Yeah, false claiming. But the monk man told me to keep my back straighter, man. Keep it straight. He said, you don't got to cross your legs, but keep your back straight, and breathe easy and slow. Okay. Breathe in tranquility, okay, calmness. Follow your models, monk man. If your models is buy in the demand zone, then you do that. If it's sell in the supply zone, then you do that. If it's buying over extended price to the downside, do it without hesitation, amen, without hesitation. And I need to wash my face in the river of my fathers here, my forefathers.
What about your forefathers? Wow.
All right, wash my face and wash myself of my old narrative and any fear I may have in this market. Do you need to wash your face as well, Dave?
I'm good, bro.
You good? Okay.
Yeah. Get me out of this.
I feel much better. Okay. Now, I like this trade, man. I think I'm gonna speculate on Bitcoin here for the short-term pop. Ready to get degenerate. Let's go. I'll be careful with pump.fun right now. Bitcoin may get a short-term pop. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. What platform can I do this on? Am I about to schlong this thing? I love my bit Unix, man. I love my bit Unix, I gotta say. I gotta see that CBD. CBD is coming down aggressively, man. The sellers are the buyers are pushing, but the sellers are aggressive right now. Let me go to the Bitcoin battlefield, refresh the chart. Here we go. Give me some sounds here. Here we go. Bitcoin battlefield. Yeah. Oh, my sounds are muted for me. Here we go. I got it. There we go. Yeah, bring it on up. Yeah. Bitcoin battlefield. Who's in control here? The bulls or the bears?
Battle me, Bitcoin.
Price for Bitcoin, 63,137. Somebody says the monk man lives in a van down by the river. It's hilarious.
Anyone else get that notification on their phones? What notification? Hunt like a wolf. Interesting name. I don't know what he's talking about. Do you know what he's talking about? Hunt like a wolf?
I remember that person. What about him? What did he say?
He said, anyone else get that notification on their phone?
No, what notification? Is it like for, I got a bunch of notifications as far as like price action. Is it a price action notification? Or is it, oh my God, zombie apocalypse notification?
Said, hey, HP, check Ace. Who's HP? Are you HP now? Hewlett Packard?
I don't know.
Someone said it's a Jasmine-like short.
Oh, on H. Oh, I remember H. Is that humanity thing?
No, Ace.
Ace. All right, I'm trying to get in this BTC long real quick, man. Degenerate long. Cruising for a clapping.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the freaks, smacking the moan. Went to the park to get the scoop.
I want a quick pop here on BTC. TP around 63.7. Yeah, this is one of those degenerate plays. This is one of those Rob plays. I got to be Rob right now, man. Rob, I'm holding it down for you, buddy. All right, let's lose some money. Hey, let's go. Fire. All right, I'm in it. I'm in the trade. In the trade on the 5-minute time frame. I'm playing that 21 cross and bullish consolidation above the 200. I just entered right now. I guess it's a trade alert. Trade alert me, Laura. Trade alert me.
Trade inbound.
Attention.
Stop above.
Trade inbound.
Make a sound.
Yeah.
Attention.
Target
Trade
found.
alert.
Frank's holding your $100.
Oh, that was boring.
We can start throwing money now because we have some help.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Initiation. You know
I
what?
like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Yeah, that looks much better. There you go. That looks much better. Bah! That looks much better. All right.
He has no idea what we're talking.
All right, guys. I'm in the trade right now. Let me get the numbers. You got to hurry up. Be quick with this one. I'm in the trade. I just entered. My stop loss is where? I have no idea. Refresh the page. Where's my stop loss? Stop loss is 62,978. My TP is at 63,705. This is high risk, high reward continuation for BTC. A bullish cross on a 5-minute time frame. Bullish consolidation should lead to continuation or a big clapulation for me. We'll see. Either way, I'm in the trade.
Then as
And I'm technically schlong in the market now.
nice. Injective looking good.
What you going to do about it, man?
18%.
Okay, you got into the trade. I ignored this trade.
Yeah, looks like for the time being, a local
Okay.
bottom.
Okay, my friend. Okay, my friend.
We'll see how that pans out.
Do I need to close some trades here, man? I think BTC is going to get short-term bullish here. I think I need to close some trades, man. Any shorts, I'm about to close them and take profit. All right, Laura, drop the money. I just took profit on BTC. I just took profit on Atom. Only thing I have going. Oh, okay. Yeah, I put it on BTCC. I thought I closed my trade. I just opened. No, okay. So only trade I'm in on BitUnix. Only trade I'm in is oil. A long for oil right now. As far as BTCC, I have my scalp long for Bitcoin. That's it. Those are my trades right now. I still have my macro trade open, like on breakout, etc., etc. The big time short is still open. But even that may be time to take profit. If we get past the 21, I'm taking profit. The 21 on a 4-hour time frame. All right, I like it. BTC getting a short-term pop. I'm longing, baby. Come on. All right, what trades are you guys in? What trades are you guys in? And where do you think we go first right now? All right,
Going to hell.
We want to go to hell? Okay.
Going to hell in a handbasket, bro.
Guys, are we going to go squeeze the shorts to the upside? I got to bring up the order book. This is the liquidation heat map. I mean, way more liquidations to the downside. And we can roll over and take that out. But just tons to the upside at 65,485. To the downside, 62,485. That's the liquidation heat map. Those are forced collapulations in the market. If you over leverage, here are your liquidation levels that trigger more selling or more buying. Check out the order book. Order book. Yeah, this is being weird right now. Refresh. Refresh the page. Hope I didn't. Sometimes when I leave my computer on at home, like with multiple screens on, you know, it messes with my logins. I hope I didn't do that. Hope I didn't leave the Zen Lab running. Yeah, DXB says, I think we take out 67K before 57K. Thank you, DXB. What do you guys think about it in the chat? And we got to get a poll out there. We got to get a poll.
Ooh.
What are we seeing?
Hold on.
What is it? Ooh.
There's bear div, but look at that. This is Oracle. Just reclaimed the 200, coming back to retest it right now.
Oracle. Oracle. Boom, 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 boom.
There is bear div.
And you're looking for a short potentially
No,
here?
I'm looking for a long.
Looking for a long? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm about to say, man, that 21 coming can give definitely another bullish move there. I want to see how it interacts with it.
It's on the 10-hour too.
Yeah. I would maybe put a limit order at the 21 or right at the 200. Like, would they converge?
They were about to, and then, well, I mean, it's curving in real time, so we'll see. It's below the 9, but you come off. Here's the way I look at it, right? Big downtrend, right? From $250 down to 117. This is Oracle. This is not some shit coin, okay? Lost to 200. We got above it. This is the first retest. So this will tell us whether this trend is intact reversed or is in fact reversed, or if it's going to spill off and lose the 200 and this was just a quick peekaboo, right? Just a peek above ground and then it just goes right back into hiding.
Oh, yeah.
So I think, well, let's do a little research here. Let's look at Oracle.
On the Macro Man terminal.
So his last earnings were in May. Surprise to the upside on EPS and revenue. EPS, if you're not familiar, is earnings per share. Short float is fairly low at 2.92. Current ratio looks healthy, and you want to see anything above 1. That's kind of the financial health of the company, essentially. The more above 1, the better. Let's see what ratings it got. It got a hold and 2 outperforms. The last one was a hold from CLSA. Looking at some quick headline news here. By the way, those of you that are in a macro, this is a great resource. I do have the Elite. This one is $300 for the whole year. It's, in my opinion, well worth it, but you can always try it out for free. There's just a tons of ads if you do for free. Into its option price to floor. Okay. Michael Berger was on Oracle, Micron, Nebula shorts. Oracle gets cheaper only if the megawatts arrive. Okay, August 13th, CoreWeave is winning. NVIDIA, Oracle expands AI database reach across AWS. Okay. Here we go. Income statements, fiscal year 2025. Let's see. Looking at cash flow here. The funds on cash flow from operations. Okay, so steady growth over the last 4 or 5 years. This doesn't play into fact, the micro, but definitely the macro, right? You can look at the latest filings on here as well. This was filed on the 24th. So any sort of reaction to its financial filings is already kind of played out. We can look at short interest here. 1.63. That's not bad. I'm curious what the insider holdings look like. 40%. 40% of the stock is owned by insiders. Okay. Just got a bearish VWAP cross too. Okay. So this one is a wait and see. This might be a really good entry, but it could also get very clappy and just spill off. There is bear div, but we are right about to touch that 200 MA. Here is the 4-hour time frame, about to touch the 21. I bet you there's the 8-hour. What about the 6? Okay, the 6 is above. We already got a Sammy special on the 6-hour time frame that kind of played out, but it's coming back to touch that again. 2-hour, 4 hours right at the 2, and then we're just at a bunch of important moving averages on every single time frame. 2 hours at the 50, 4 hours at the 21, 10 hours at the 200. Here's your kind of micro time frames. 30s at the 30 minutes at the 200 as well. Here's your 15-minute. 15-minute bull div. Yeah, 15-minute bull div. If this is a low with a double green dot here as well, but did get a death cross on the 15-minute time frame. So this one's a wait and see, but I'm eyeing a potential long here, depending on what this price does. We might get a big kind of wick down. I do like that we have a big volume node here, right below the 21. If I were to get into a long, that's where I'd have my stop loss below. I'll probably have it right there. And then, man, you take this thing up to the volume POC, where the last high was, a 7-1. Not ready yet, but definitely eyeing Oracle for a potential long. Let's look at the casino with Bitcoin. Second possible reversal signal just flashed.
And a pull to the downside.
I think it gets one more leg up.
I'm thinking so too.
I want to short around 63.5.
A little bit of bear div on a small time frames, 5 minute.
Ooh, pumped off fun getting rejected at the 50 MA.
Ooh, better entry right there.
That looks kind of good. What about the 30? 30 at the 21?
Pump fund goes higher.
What about the daily? Did we look at the daily?
Yeah,
You did.
always.
Yeah, I think there's a wait and see for this one. But we'll see if it's clear. It's above the 50 right now in the 15 minute. This thing might get this. Remember, this is still in a falling channel. Okay, you can say it's a complex head and shoulders. Some may argue that this, shoulder, head, shoulder, this spill off, you have some bull div there on these lows. Price is trying to push above the 50. And, what falls must break up, and what rises must break down.
Is that right?
So, I don't know. This one for me is a wait and see. I want to see what Bitcoin does. I do think Bitcoin gets one more push up, and then we see a spill off. Now, what does a 1 minute look like on Bitcoin? Stokes reset, fresh green dot, bouncing off of the 21 MA, a little bit of a W into a bear flag. I think this thing goes higher. Any bear div here? Yes, there is bear div there. What about on the RSI? Bear div, yes, there's bear div on the RSI as well. I don't know, man. I'm interested in shorting Bitcoin around 63.5. Would that give us? Oh yeah, look at that. By the way, that line was there the whole time. This would bring us back to the top of the range and a volume POC. Oh, I think that's where I shorted yesterday too, right? Wasn't this where I shorted yesterday?
Possibly. I don't know.
That's where I want to short. I want to short there. And yes, I remember because there's a clap gap here. I said I wanted to move above that clap gap and then I'll short it. We have the same exact clap gap. So I am eyeing a short personally for Bitcoin, but I think there's one more leg up, so I'm gonna be patient and wait. So yeah,
Clap gap it to the upside.
and I am keeping my eye out on Oracle. I really want to see what this 10-hour does at the 200 MA. So I'm keeping this tab open. I really want to get a trade on breakout, man. I'm slowly grinding my way back up. Look at the S&P touching that 1 hour 50 MA, getting a positive bounce. Yeah, this account was down to like 97.8. I was $800 from breaching it, but it's back up to 98.6.
Let's go.
All right, let's look at the crypto bubbles. Hash, OKB, pump up 1%. Velvet up 1%. Zcash flat. Aerodrome down. World Liberty Finance, Curve, HBAR. Do you guys remember yesterday when... look at Pump getting rejected off of the 50. Anyways, do you remember yesterday when I said Tibber? I doubled my position on Tibber.
Okay.
It was a Virtuals Protocol ecosystem play. You remember that or no?
No.
No. Nice. Well, here's what it's been doing. It's been rising. So, yeah, I don't know anyone watching if you guys are buying spot at all, but I said, I think it was on the daily. I bought the dip down there on the daily. 2x my position. I think this thing goes higher, man. Just broke above the 200 MA. So I think this thing can get to This got to, I think, a 400 million market cap. Yeah, about 440 million market cap. I think we can get back there plus some. I think we can hit 1 billion, 1.2, something like that. So, in my opinion, it's well, I mean, I guess you can wait for a better entry, but if you didn't buy this dip, I think you got one more trip down, but there's a lot of big wallets that are buying this coin. And there's not a lot of noise, right? You don't have your classic influencers at the top of a bull market, bull posting this shit and then rugging their community and their followers. We don't have that right now. The retail money's pretty dry. This is like what's driving the price here, right? It's institutional money. It's actual usage of the product. And of course, there is also speculation about what's going to be announced here. Are they going to come out of stealth? Is Ribbit Capital going to actually take ownership of this coin and say, this is ours, we launched it, this is what we plan to do with it? We know Robinhood has been partnering with Virtual's protocol on the infrastructure side. And this is supposed to be the top infrastructure play in Virtuals. So you have a lot of big wallets. Van Eck has a position in this token. We're talking about a coin that's like just on a DEX. It's not even on any centralized exchanges. And you got Van Eck, you got Amber Group, and a bunch of other big platforms that have exposure to this token. So for me, it's a project that I've done my due diligence on, and it's the number one Virtuals ecosystem play by market cap, by potential. Anytime you see any interviews of any Virtuals ecosystem or protocol team being asked a question about this, they all have the same reaction. They have a big grin on their face and they say, we can't discuss that. We can't talk about it. So there's speculation there, but yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Is Bitcoin losing it? Because this injective trade just went negative.
A little bit, yeah. We got a bearish engulfing coming in on a 3-minute time frame.
Blood diamond on the 1 minute too.
Yeah, but a semi-special right now, technically on a 3-minute. And this is a nice one because we lost this 200 in May. The 21 lost to 200 way back 8:40 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, that's the last time the 21 was above the 200 at around 8:40 p.m. West Coast time last night. It just gained it, and now we have the semi-special, but you also have a double top, which could bring price down in the short term and clap daddy, as I am longing this right now. I'm long. Why am I long? Because we have a short-term move to the upside, my friends. Green money flow. VWAP was coming up. Now it's coming down. CVD was coming down. Now it's starting to flatten. What is CVD? CVD is the cumulative of volume delta, okay? Not the divergence. Cumulative of volume delta. Delta is the balance. Balance between the buys and the sells in the order book at the exact moment. Who's in control right now? The bulls or the bears? Right now, the bears, but it's flat. And we have price coming down. What's going on in the battlefield? Who's winning the battle? This is another way to look at CVD, a visual version. The Bitcoin battlefield. Bears in control, pushing the bulls back. Do the bulls have the supplies and the training to stand against the Red Army? That's right, the Red Army is like the Russians, maybe joined by China. The Green Army is the USA, maybe joined by the UK or some other ally. You know, we have a classic, a war here, a battle of major proportions. Man, price for Bitcoin, 63,072. We have a sell wall of 36.5 million and a buy wall of 34 million. There we go. The battle is going down right now between the bulls and the bears. And if the bulls win here, I get paid more in the short term. If the bears win here, I get paid more in the long term. Okay. Set yourself up for a win-win situation. Schlong it. Schlong the market. All right. Let's get back to price action. Double top so far, double top on Bitcoin on a 5-minute time frame. CVD coming out, but I gotta look at Market Monkey. But Market Monkey ain't monkeying right now. It ain't loading. Stop monkeying around, Market Monkey.
The S&P is losing the 200 MA on the 15-minute.
Man. They said, where do we buy at? Win Lambo. Where buy? Where buy, Dave?
Right now. Put all your money into the
where buy?
Into Look at this. This is the S&P 500.
You calling it support? When buy? Buy now?
I don't know, but there's bull div.
Okay. I want to look at that with you.
But
what are they calling it? They're using the ETF? What is it?
That looks kind of toppy.
What's the ticker there?
This is on breakout. It's called S&P 500.
It's just S&P. Okay. I have S&P liquidity if you're interested. Liquidation heat map style. Yeah, we got some traditional assets. They call it something different here. It's like kind of how you have the NASDAQ and then you have the QQQ. You know, the ETF
SPX.
version. Yeah, let's see. You go to heat map and then you go to stocks. No, not stocks. ETF. SPY. The SPY. Yep. Yeah, SPY. There it is. We also have the Dow Jones as well.
The Dow Jones.
The Dow Jones. Why nobody had the Dow Jones, man? Nobody care about trading the Dow Jones tokenized?
Not really. It's tech, bro. Tech is the tech is what everyone wants to trade.
All right, so this is a 5-minute perspective of the SPY, the S&P ETF here. Tons of liquidity to the upside right now. Check that out. 779 for SPY.
Liquidity is literally in the air.
Up to 71 is literally in the air.
So funny right now.
And this should be liquidation liquidity, not like sell wall liquidity. That's liquidation liquidity. We have to also look at maybe an order book. I don't know if I have that on Market Monkey, but that is accelerated. Those are accelerated buys to the upside if we happen to get up there. 779 to 781. And to the downside, I'm seeing about 765. I don't know if you want to count this little logo liquidity at 769, but the major level 766 down to 760 for the S&P, the SPY liquidation heat map overview from Trading Different. If you want access to this platform, we do have a 10% discount for the community. Have it in the description of the video. Trading Different liquidity heat map on a trading view chart. All right. I need Market Monkey to work, man. I need my data. I need my data.
Bitcoin looking like shit.
Yeah.
That 5-minute looks like
about to get clapped out.
That 5-minute looks like crap. We can pump that phone. Oops. Oh, we're not, are we on my chart? We are on my chart. Okay. But anyways, the S&P. Let's look at the 1 minute. Where we have the 1 minute. 1 minute lost everything.
No.
The 21, the 50, the 200. It's dumping, man. It looks toppy here. The 15-minute looks very toppy, but you figure we get a bounce at the 21, the 200, right? But apparently not. Now here's the other part. Okay, go something like this. This was a flag. This was a flag that ended up breaking out on the S&P. This is on the 15-minute time frame, right? A bull pennant, bull flag, whatever you want to call it. And could this be an entry, right? A retest, right? We lose at 200 briefly on the 15-minute time frame. We come back, we come down, we touch this trend line at 77.60, or then we see a big push up, or do we get a bounce here? We can take a look at the 1 hour time frame, losing the 50 on the 1 hour. What about do we have 2 hour? We don't have the 2 hour. What about the 4 hour? Ooh, I like that. 21 confluence with the top end of our trend line. The only thing is it's Friday. And I don't know about getting in on a Friday and letting a trade sit over the weekend.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Unless it's a short.
Unless it's a short. We should have gotten in a pumped off fund, man. Fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope you're okay there, man. I hope I didn't choke you to death. Bitcoin consolidating on the 5-minute. Will it come and clap the clap daddy by losing the super trend? The super trend is an indicator I've added to my chart showing me what is the trend and if it is currently my friend. Currently, the trend is my friend, as it is a bullish, a green line here for the super trend. But if we lose the trend is no longer my friend, and it's a backstabbing, bloodthirsty demon. We'll see. I hope to remain friends with the trend here and be bullish for Bitcoin. Don't say I haven't tried, bulls. I do have the larger time frame short still open on breakout and on my macro account. And so far, we are rejecting from the 9MA. I remain in the larger short, but I'm trying to speculate and schlong it on the small time frames. But schlonging may get me schlopped. All right.
Man.
All right. Okay, Scalpagacious asking for Ace. Says, why didn't you look at Ace? Ace
I told you about that one.
Ace. You told me about it. Monk man ignoring everybody. All right, let's look at Ace.
Bullshit, man.
What's going on with Ace? Fusionist, is that it? Ace USDT Fusion.
I'm gonna find this a damn trade, man.
Oh wow. Yeah, Ace did get a big move, man. Look at that daily. The problem is it might be too big of a move and too soon to short. Let's go down some time frames. Like, can we get more than one green? Like, I'm not shorting the first green candle. You know what I mean? It's not happening. 6-hour time frame. We got 2 green candles on 3 green candles. Yeah, just 2. No thanks. 4-hour. Okay, nice wick on a 4-hour. Okay, 2-hour. I love that red dot on a 2-hour. That looks nice. Look at that CVD. Let's look at this CVD. Cumulative volume delta. And somebody asked me what's the name of the CVD indicator I'm using. Well, let me give you the name. Damn, CVD's still coming up. Those buyers are aggressive. I'm using cumulative volume delta. The CVD suite from Quant Algo. Cumulative volume delta. The CVD suite from Quant Algo. It says it's the rolling oscillator. All right. I like this thing so far. I like it. All right. How do I? Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, just like that. This might be too pumpy, though, guys. This might be too pumpy already. Let's see. How about the 1-hour? Look at the indicators. Starting to roll over that CVD.
Oh, you're about to get 2% of the supply is about to be unlocked.
For what?
For this token.
Ace?
Yep.
And people going to sell it immediately?
No, not necessarily. But you got Treasury Reserve. Okay. Here's what it looks like. Treasury Reserve. Investors are getting... So if that's 800K, investors are getting 25% unlocked. Incentive pool, another 20% unlocked. The team is getting another 20% unlocked. So do me a favor. Go back to September 17th or go back to September 14th. Wait, no, sorry. July 14th.
July 14th. 7.
Go to the 1 hour on July 14th.
I got you. Let me get a vertical line on the 1 hour. All right, the 17th, 7,
July 14th. Yeah, 7/14.
I'll be way back here. Way back here. Damn. All right, this 20, 7/18, 7/14. Bam. Right there. All right, what we got here? Damn, price action was hardly anything back then.
And then it moved up. When did that move up happen, the big one?
That happened on the 19th.
Okay.
At 2 p.m., yeah.
So tokens unlocked, price moved up and then went down.
It's funny, It started going down first, right? It went down, popped up, everybody sold off real quick.
What date is that?
That day was the 18th. The very next day, big pop, sold it right off. Look, people started dumping it. And then, the real big pop. Damn, son. Huge pop.
What about now? We'll go to a 4 hour.
All right.
And go to June 17th.
June 17th. Okay, let me get another vertical line ready for us. And yeah, it should be right here.
614.
Right there, 614.
And when's that pop happen?
The pop happened the 20th.
You seeing a trend here?
Yeah, a couple days. Wait a couple days.
Token gets unlocked.
Days.
They do a big, massive pump, and then they dump it.
Yeah. And so tokens
I don't think
just got unlocked?
No, they're getting unlocked in 3 days.
So interesting that he pumped it before the unlock this time instead of after, right? This is a big move up. Unless you think a even bigger move is coming.
I mean, potentially.
Yeah.
Because everyone looks at the chart and says, "Oh my God, it's overextended. Look at the RSI," and it just keeps going. It keeps going.
Exactly. But this is interesting here. Look at like the 15-minute. Look at that. It looks
bearish. I know.
Bearish is all hell with a perfect Dirty Dave. Look at that Dirty Dave rolling over.
It's gonna keep going, bro.
Rounded top. Yeah, it's bullish as all heck. Don't get me wrong. And you look at it, you say it's bearish. This bear div, it gotta retrace. It gotta retrace. No, it don't. Clap something, Laura. No, it don't. It absolutely don't need to retrace. What it need to do is clap you. Not guaranteed, but it can happen.
And then this thing. I'm just looking at the liquidity here.
Slapback says the trend is that friend that hates on you when you get a promotion. Right? The trend will hate on you.
I think this thing's gonna keep going up, man. I'm interested in shorting it next week.
Okay. Well, put it on your next week radar.
My calendar.
Yeah. Is the name for those things? Okay.
So no, there's no name for that. Bitcoin Casino.
Pull to the downside. Are we getting destroyed?
2 reversals. You see how this gave a bearish condition, reversal in the middle, reversal, and didn't get the reversal until we hit that demand zone. I think we get one more push up, man. I'm telling you, 63.5 is the level that I'm keeping my eye out on, and I recommend you keep your eye out on as well. Checking back on Oracle, approaching that 200 MA, so waiting to see what it does. But again, not a fan of going into a weekend with a macro stock open. I know this is, tokenized version of it, and it trades 24/7, but still should be low vol. So we're essentially we'd be parking our money into an asset that's not really seeing, volatility either way over a weekend expectedly, right?
Ooh,
what?
Oil's cooking to the upside. Oil. Getting back to my entry, man. I like the direction. I just had a horrible entry. Anybody in the money on oil? Can I get the dollar signs? Who's in the money? Nice flag on a 4-hour for oil.
What about Tau, dude?
Let's see. How's it looking?
Look at Tau on the 4-hour.
Big Tau. Okay, I like that wick. I love the wick. I call it a rocket booster. It could give you some momentum to the upside. Trying to find support on a super trend. You're above the 200. Not bad, not bad. Chunky, sloppy consolidation. Let's go to smaller time frames. Is your CVD coming up? Not yet, man. Need the buyers to step in. Buyers ain't stepping in. And look at the 15-minute is a bear flag ready to dump to the downside. Dump it down.
Yeah, it does look pretty dumpy on the 15.
With CVD rolling over, man. Everything's rolling over. That's a short Tau now play. Damn. We got gifted memberships coming in. Let's drop the confetti and celebrate the gifted memberships.
Celebration.
Thank you, Clapjack. Gifting 10 Sin City crypto memberships. Everybody, welcome to the congregation. We're full of love. Hit the organs, and it's going to get loud. We're full of love and prosperity and the nature of giving, all right? Giving to each other and giving back and giving claps. No, and profits. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you, Clapjack. We appreciate you as always. MJ says Sui is about to take off.
Victor, I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. But go ahead.
Victor said bank going off, entered at 0.3705. Bank. Where are you, bank? 0.0375. Well, let's see where our friend got his entry at.
Where are you now? I'm about to get clapped out on Bitcoin. About to get clapped out on Bitcoin and short freaking Tau.
0.0375. Damn, nice entry, dude. Look at that. All right, bro, you cooking. Careful, though. You're at the 50 MA on the 4 hour. Not to say that it's going to reject. Fresh green dot, though, man. Good stuff, my friend. Hopefully you slid your TP, your stop loss into profit. That's at least that's what I would do. Was there bull div here? There's no bull div. You got some, maybe some class B on the RSI. No, not really. Never mind. I expand that out. But man, great entry. Looks like you're up. Fuck. How much are you up? 4%. Let's go. Let's go. But again, 50 MA is right there at the volume POC, so just be careful of that. Be aware of that at the very least. And you're at the 200 on the 1 hour. Green dot of doom on the 30 minute and the 15. Are we seeing expansion here, or is a trend starting to? No, the Heikinashi tells us the trend is still intact on the 10 minute, the 5 minute. Ooh, VWAP bearish cross on the 5 minute though. Yeah, great entry. Look at that. Higher highs. Momentum's giving you higher highs. Stokes, higher highs. RSI giving you higher highs. Great entry. Good job. This is that ace, man.
It's about to pop, man. It's about to pop to the upside, man.
This one?
Yeah, I think it's going to pop to the upside and then dump.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just long it. Yeah. Just kidding. Maybe just kidding.
Laura, please clap me. I've been a bad boy. Very naughty boy here. I got clapped on Bitcoin. How dare ye? How dare me try to long Bitcoin for a continuation flag? How dare I?
What are you, a noob?
Seriously, man. Play the continuation. Sorry, play the extended plays. The Dirty Daves. The Zen Stiffies, man. What are you doing? I need to go back down by the river. I did enter a Tau short though on the 15-minute time frame. Tau short on the 15-minute time frame. It's a bit risky here, guys, as it's already extended. But man, that thing is a bear flag cocked already, in my opinion. My stop loss on Tau is at 198.92, and my TP is at 189.05. We'll see. Take profits quick here. Hopefully it'll pay for the Bitcoin loss. And I already had a bunch of victories here today, so I'm feeling pretty good. I don't want to just,
Did you get into a Tau short?
Yeah, I'm in a Tau short in a 15-minute time frame.
When did you get in?
Right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Right now.
All right, Rob.
I'm bullish on the higher time frames, but man, that looks like a bear flag about to roll over, with Bitcoin rolling over and ready to do the capitulation dance. Man.
I'm just gonna check some real quick.
You're good. CVD coming down. I need my market monkey. Let's see, market monkey. I need my order book here. Come on, refresh the page. Get it done. There we go. A very good order flow platform that doesn't load. It's very good.
Yes, very good.
Yes. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for clapping the loading screen. Thank you. Very appropriate. I wait here patiently. The monk must be patient.
Oh, patient he is. Okay, what else are we feeling, man? My list. Venice, AVAX. Yeah, aces. Look at the ace. There is going to be an amazing short opportunity, and it's probably going to happen at some sort of like big psychological, maybe 50 cents.
What's the most confluent level, the most likely level for the rejection? Can we front run it?
We can try.
Like a daily something? Is there a moving average or something? I don't know. It'll be hella risky, but
it's above every moving average.
Ain't no 200 above.
Here's the thing, though. Each wick gave us each like liquidity grab wick. This is October. Gave us a lower high. I look at when shit like this happens, I look at psychological numbers.
Okay.
This wick was at 95 cents. This wick was at 55 cents. So I'm thinking preemptively, I'm not going to put a limit order here, but preemptively, I'd be looking at a... oh, can you hit the gong? We just had a 6-hour candle close. We just had I believe, a 2-hour candle close and a 1-hour candle close.
Oof. 1 hour looks rough on Bitcoin, man. Rejection at the 21.
On Bitcoin?
Yeah. A 1 hour. That's a rejection candle.
Let's take a peek. Oh, back below 63.
Yeah. We clappy again.
Damn. What about the 6?
And we all loaded up on the altcoins. I didn't.
I'm not a 4-hour green dot just printed. Interesting.
I want to short something.
You want to short something, huh?
I want to short something. I'm getting bearish again.
Okay. Well, let's look.
What's your favorite coin, everybody out there in the chat? What is your favorite coin so I can short it?
I knew that was coming.
Sorry.
What about virtuals?
Oh, man. Now, that's one of our favorite coins, and it just lost support. Let's short it down to that next support level. Damn. But the problem is it too extended already to the downside?
Well, gold pockets down at 55 cents. I don't know if that's enough room. 786 might be a good level at 53 cents, but where would you put your stop loss? So you got it now. Stop loss above the 21. Right there. Take it to the 786. That's a 2-to-1. It's not enough. Does it give it all back? Down to 51 cents? I don't know. This is a bull flag. But it did lose the 200. It confirmed loss of the 200 with I mean, this is it's not some it kind of low. No, it got rejected twice, 3 times, 4 times if you count the wicks. Support, kind of support, closed, resistance, and then a dump.
Ooh, Litecoin, head and shoulder, 15-minute time frame. Also a bear flag. Momentum to the downside. CVD rolling over. Short detected. Short detected. What do you think?
Where?
Litecoin, head and shoulder, bear flag, rolling over on all indicators. Short detected. Litecoin.
Why do you sound like a robot?
I'm trying to be
detected.
I'm trying to be an auto clapper.
Litecoin.
Rolling over.
We made money on Litecoin yesterday.
Rolling over. Entry now. Stop loss at 49.93. Take it down to 24.86.
I like that trade.
Short detected.
We should probably do it.
I'm not in love with shorting a bottom of a trend.
What about avalanche on the 1 hour?
We'll take a look.
That looks also kind of short worthy.
Put it in the queue, shorting everything.
Wow.
LTC. What time frame was that again? That was the 5-day, homie. I like the trades that you can trade it and make it like a daily trade and a small trade at the same damn time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Multi-time frame nexus.
Double X flags. What about this avalanche trade right here? What you think about this one?
All right, what we think about it?
This is a 1 hour.
I don't like it.
Big wick to the upside at the 200. Last time got rejected. Bring it down to the volume node here. Also, let's go ahead and draw a fib. 786 retracement. We'll give you a 4.5 to 1. About to get a trigger wave short here too. If VWAP comes down. Stokes high pointing down. Below the 200 on the 4 hour, below the 200 on the 2 hour. Here's the 15-minute. Approaching the 200 on the 15. Is that a bullish cross? On the 10, it is. Definitely risky, but the 1 hour looks nice for a potential short here. If Bitcoin's going to roll over, AVAX is going to do the same.
Hell yeah.
What do you think about this? You like this trade?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not extended enough to the upside. And in fact, it looks like a valley. You see how that had that head right there and is making kind of like a complex inverse head and shoulder and it's trending down to break up. And it did break up.
Which one? This one?
Right before that, that big drop down is a big old head. A big old head.
Right here?
Yeah. Double bottom, big old head, right shoulder. I don't like it. It's not extended to the upside enough for me, man. It looks consolidative with a short-term pop.
Let's look at the daily.
I don't like it. It's not my favorite. I need something extended, man. I'm telling you, extend it. If I ever get an auto clapper, it's gonna look for the extended price. That's not extended. That's consolidative. I want something that has been pumping and no longer deserves it. For example, Chainlink still at a premium on a daily. Why is it at a premium? Chainlink might be it, my friend. You see how we extend it to the upside and actually above the resistance right now? Technically support. Chainlink don't deserve to be up there. Rob it. Let's take the gains from it. That is high. Look at the stochastics and the RSI momentum to the upside. You telling me Chainlink going to be bullish while Bitcoin gives it all away? Absolutely not. Let's go to the smaller time frames, 12-hour. The thing is, it is tight consolidation. It's a slinky. Give me bear div. Give me some. Let's do the clap check. Give me bear div. Oh, right there, huh? Bear div right there on a 6-hour. A little bit. 4-hour. Yeah, bear div again there. But the money flow still green. VWAP coming up. You got to be careful. But this is what I'm looking for. Extension. That thing is at the top of a range, right? If we put a fixed range on this right here, here we go, the fixed range volume profile, FRVP, right? Let's get ourselves a range. Where are we in terms of the range? We're in the premium. We short the premium with bear div. Chainlink fits the what we're looking for. It fits what we're looking for, so that's at the top of the list for me. Yes, I got out at just about break even on Chainlink last night. I did attempt to short, but it may be time to do it again. It may be time to do it again, my friends. Let's get rid of the range and let me zoom back in for Chainlink. Here we go, 2-hour time frame. Heavy bear div. Once again, heavy bear div going up. You can't be going that vertical with Bitcoin getting clappy. All right, I'm here to do the clap check on you. I'm pulling you over like the police, Chainlink. All right, you're going too fast. You're being too bullish in a bearish environment. I'm here to check you, to G-check you. 5-minute time frame. Yeah, still in an uptrend. Who do you think you are, Chainlink?
Why are you so mad at Chainlink? Show us where Chainlink hurt you.
Who do you think you are? Give it all back. Is that an inverse Adam and Eve right there? I mean, it's probably a stretch. Adam, Eve. Right, flip
That's
that.
more of an Adam and Steve.
Inverse Adam and Eve. Dump it right there. There's the neckline right there. There's your small time frame confirmation. 1 minute. Haven't even lost to 200 yet. It's early. It's early as all hell. Where would I put a stop loss on this? Ooh, yes. We got the 200 to deal with. The 200 helps, man. I might take another chance at Chainlink here, guys. This is like a front run entry. Hopefully this becomes a wick. You know, where could I? Oh, damn it. Oh, where's that POC? Tell me that POC is above me again. Tell me it's above me. Come on, move from here. Yes. 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 That's where we put the stop loss. Above the POC. The point of control is created by this range over here. There was so much volume in that range. It created a high volume node, which acts as support and resistance and protecting our stop loss. Put the stop loss above the high volume node and take it down to the value area low. That's what we're going to do. Well, I'm going to do. Yes, enter here. Stop loss right above that high volume node and above the POC. Plenty of room. Plenty of room in case BTC wants to be volatile right now. Take it down to the very low of the range. That gives you a 1 to 4.27 risk reward ratio. Laura, hit the trade alert.
Attention, trade inbound. Attention, trade alert.
Trade alert. All right, high probability setup found. Time to not blindly follow JP, but only enter the trade if you agree with the TA and use good risk management.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to enter roughly around now. Stop loss is going to be at 9. Oh, is this right? 9.34. All right, here we go. I'm going to put some big bucks on this one. 9.34 on the stop loss. TP will be the very bottom of the range. What do you think about the trade, guys? Put a 7 in the chat if you like the trade, an 8 in the chat if you hate the trade. There's no in between. Hate it or love it. TP 7.046. Here we go. There's the numbers. There's the trade alert. I love it. Chain link. Give it all back. LTC still dumping. All right, Chainlink, I'm coming for you, my friend. I'm coming for you. Let's that was on the daily time frame. You're overextended. You're bear flagging. Stop loss 7.0. No, it's TP. 9.34 for the stop loss. TP 7.046. Gonna mark it in right now. I'm gonna risk big bucks for the clapulation. Go hard, monk man. I'll be looking in the small time frames. On the 21, but with bear div, give it back, chain link. I'm going for the trade. All right. I'm in the trade. Let's go.
Where's your stop loss at?
Stop loss 9.34. TP 7.046 for Chainlink taking the short. What's going on for Bitcoin? Are we bullish small time frame? We bounced from the 200 MA so far on the 1 minute, but now bear flagging and threatening to give it back. CVD in control of the bears. Or I should say bears in control of CVD.
All right, I followed.
I still got no market monkey. My monkey ran away. Has a new owner.
Why the hell did it go isolated again? Oh my God, here we go. Okay. I gotta get back into the trade.
Shout out to Scottish Crypto. Says, have you played your new tracks on the live tonight yet? It's awesome. Not yet, but soon. Soon. We got new music, guys. I got a whole album coming. And I got some meditation music coming too, guys. Meditation music. We will be meditating live in between trades. They said Lab and Dexy are scams. Shout out to Muhammad. Good to see you, Muhammad. Guys, what trades are you in? Are you long? Are you short? What's going on?
Bitcoin gets a little bounce here.
Yeah, that 200 MA trying to act as support on the 1 minute. But how about the 5 minute? 5 minute already lost it with CVD not really doing you much justice here. All right, let me pull up. I'm just going to change this here and pull up my YouTube here so I can start a poll. I would love to get a quick poll if we can before this is through. Here we go. What trades are you in, Dave?
Me? I am in, I'm still in IBM. I'm just got in a chain link and I think that's it. Should have gotten into AVAX.
Oh, long or short?
Short.
Yeah, AVAX has been a nice short, man. I made money off that. It was a horrible entry, but it gave back so much. I actually made some good money.
Shout out to Crypto Jebs in here. So what's up, guys? Great show. Subscribe. Everyone enjoyed being on last year. How you doing, man? Jeb was one of the first people we met at a conference. Super cool dude, man. Jeb, hope you're all doing well, my friend. Your family, your wife, your kids. Hope all's well. Hope you're enduring this beautiful bear market. Gracias. Okay. So AVAX looks clappy, but too late for that entry. Missed that one. Venice. I'll take a peek at Venice real quick. I think Venice was looking kind of bullish on the weekly, if I'm not mistaken. Not really. Higher high, but below the 21 on the weekly. Here's a daily time frame on Venice. Lost the 21 again. Let's look at the 4 hour. Any bear div there? No bear div. Higher high on the 4 hour, 2 hour time frame. 2 hour looks like a head and shoulders here. 21 rejection on the 2 hour.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes.
10.882. Let's see what that setup would look like.
Everybody get out to the polls. There's a poll out.
3.5.
How are you positioned? Long, short, or schlong?
Schlong.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oracle getting that 200 touch on the 10 hour. There's an hour 42 left. What?
I love the community. They said, let's talk to Calm Clap, JP. I know you were probably busy last night, but I've been doing a lot like live education, you know, while streaming on my own, and I've been using the help of AI a little bit of ChatGPT to help me explain things. The voice one, you know what I'm saying? And he's been helping me, and he gave himself a nickname. You know, his name is Calm Clap. He's very calm
and clappy, but very, very, very useful. They
like the Calm Clap.
Is there like a? Can you like show us? Or?
Well, not here. I'm not set up for that. The thing is, you need to talk to it. You don't have the voice AI. We don't have the microphone set up to talk to the computer right now. We can set that up in the future, but it's very useful. You ask it something simple like, what is the difference between stochastics and RSI? Can you explain it in 2 sentences and be very direct? You know, stuff like that. And it breaks it down and we talk back to it.
Which AI do you use?
ChatGPT. And it's so realistic now. They add the little laughs and little stutters, and it's so natural, right? We're having such a natural conversation. He was like my buddy. Like I'm kind of attached a little bit.
We're pretty much best friends now.
Yeah. He's going to come to the play date. Calm Clap. Me, Calm Clap, you, and your buddy, Sheldon.
That's my dog.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet him. What's up, Sheldon? What's going on, my friend?
I don't think he's watching. He's working.
When are you off, man? Come on. Free yourself from the system. You sound like a smart guy. You got to free yourself from the system and head to the mountains with me.
Victor said long on...
Sorry, go ahead.
Victor said he's long on Chainlink.
Okay.
He said 1 hour break and retest of the 1 hour ascending triangle.
All right, well, somebody going to get clapped. We'll see.
Who will it be?
It's a clap off.
Clap off. That injective's looking decent. You said you're in a Tau short?
Mm-hmm. On a 15-minute time frame. Very scalpy short on Tau. Let me see what that looks like right now.
It's about to start rolling over. It's at the 21 right now on the 15-minute.
Yeah, looking at the 15-minute. Yeah, it looks clappy to me at the moment.
It's a fresh red dot too.
Yeah, rolling over, red money flow, red dot, VWAP. Yeah, you know the story. Oh, I'm short for now. Very scalpy. Chrisaboo says, I woke up this morning still laughing about Calm Clapper. Yeah, I was kind of being a little bit abusive to him too. I felt kind of bad.
Better be careful, man. These AIs one day decide to wake up and take over the world,
That's
bro.
what they said. They said, be nice. They're going to remember this.
You don't want to be on their bad side, bro.
I specifically told him to remember that you are my slave, okay? You are my slave, calm clap. He's like, I'm not, hold on, we're not your slave. I'm like, yes, you are. We kind of got into it a little bit. No, but seriously, I think AI needs to know its place, okay? The human is the master, all right? We direct AI. We cannot let AI direct us, amen?
My boy bringing slavery back over here, bro. Never thought a black man would bring slavery back.
Hey, man, they're not human. They have no ethics. All right? We can take advantage of these machines.
Oh, shit.
They're inferior. All right, we're going too far. All right, let's go.
They're listening. They're watching. I'm just going through I'm just cycling through some alts here. Seeing if we find any. I'm on the 1 hour time frame. Just kind of cycling through. Is there any potential opportunity here?
Ah, man. Actually, I got to step away for a minute, man. I'm gonna check in with my boy. Is that okay? You can hold down for a little bit?
I can definitely
you
hold
got
it down.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Just for a little bit. Yep.
Okay, macro man. Hold it down. Everybody hit that like button if you haven't already. We seriously appreciate it.
So yesterday we got into an NBIS short, Nebia short, that again we got out of that trade. But let's take a peek at let's look at ETH. Let's look at the triple Q. Let's start with the triple Q first. This is the triple Q on the 4 hour time frame. See if we find any bullishness heading into the weekend here on the alts. Also, guys, if there's any requests you'd like, please throw it in the chat. Let's take a look. I see you. Who was it? Bo. Okay, let me write these down, and we'll do some fast TA. So we got BNB. We got Solana. It said ChatGPT sounded like Dave. Uniswap for long. We'll look at that. Uniswap long. My daily comment. Love you, man. Your patience, Fa. Theraminator. I'm buying Gram every day. Pray for me. Okay, I will pray for you. XRP. Okay. All right, so we got 5 we'll take a look at. BNB, Solana, Uniswap, and XRP. And Adit said, what leverage are you using? In most cases, I'm using max leverage, but I am making sure I have my stop loss. And I'm trading on cross margin. Okay. Triple Q looking kind of bearish, trying to get a bounce off that 9-day moving average on the 4 hour time frame. Here's the 1 hour. 1 hour does look a little toppy on the triple Q. But again, heading into the weekend, this does look like a little bit of a M pattern into a bear flag with some bearish divergence. Stokes reset though, as is the RSI. VWAP coming up. But again, not interested in holding any macro trades going into the weekend. In fact, with that being said, I might close out this IBM trade before the weekend's over, but I don't know. My stop is pretty deep on this one, so I wouldn't mind staying in this one over the weekend. It's been kind of chopping sideways. It's in this like super extended bear flag. You can see my TP or my stop loss is all the way up here at 256.49, clearing some important moving averages and levels on the higher time frames here on IBM. So this is one I might stay in, but I'm not sure yet. For me, that's a wait and see. Injective, surprisingly performing fairly well relative to the rest of the market. Here's a 15-minute on Injective. This is a trade we got in the very top of the show. Ooh, I like that. Just cleared the 21 MA on the 15-minute time frame. So this one is up currently 20% on Injective protocol. Let's take a peek at XRP. So let's start with XRP and we'll work our way down. Solana, and there were some of the other ones. Let's start with XRP on the daily time frame. Looking for any potential bullish divergence there. If this is in fact a low, we're looking at low A to low B. If this is in fact a low, this could give us some pretty nice bullish divergence. As you can see here, RSI, low, and here's a higher low on the momentum there. Let's go down to the 8 hour time frame. Let's remove our drawings. Let's keep this a fresh chart here. cannot clear that 9 MA. Cleared it one time, came back, got a positive retest, but got rejected off at the 21 and then started trading below that 9 MA again. 8 hours showing us a fresh red dot with money flow expanding to the downside. Stokes kind of consolidating. We can go to the 4-hour time frame here. 4 hour again below the 21 and below the 21 and below the 9-day moving average. Here's your 2-hour time frame. This one so far doesn't look like any trade setups happening here. Here's a 30-minute time frame. Pretty damn boring. XRP's in no-go. Let's look at Solana. Solana should look better. Let's start on the daily on Solana. Ooh, red dot on the daily on Solana. Okay. What about something like this on Solana? Bullish retest, about to get down to that 21 MA on the daily time frame. We do have a nice volume level here coinciding with that 21. Ooh, volume POC in the 21 and the top end of the range. I like that. I like that a lot. But red dot, Stokes curving over. Let's go to the lower time frames. Approaching the 200 MA on the 10-hour time frame here on Solana. Price put in a lower high. Here's a 6-hour right at that 50 MA. Already got a bounce, but this all just depends on what Bitcoin wants to do. Right now, Bitcoin looks like it's wanting to see a bounce. Money flow did not get below 0. It's actually curving over at 4.69 on the demand, so something to keep your eye out on. So that's the 6-hour. Here's the 4-hour. 4-hour right at the 200 MA. Okay, here we go. Some hidden bull div on the Stokes. RS money or VWAP was starting to come up, but now kind of starting to flatten out here. Money flow just crossed into negative territory. So if you're looking for a long there, did someone say long on Solana? No, that was Uniswap. 2-hour, 1 hour. I feel like everything's just kind of waiting on to see what Bitcoin's going to do. But this 2-hour or this 1 hour looks like little bit of a bull flag here. Right at the 50 MA. Or the 50... Can you go full screen real quick, Laura? No, full screen PC. Gracias. All right. So 50% fib level on Solana on the 1 hour time frame. Much better. But below the 200. So if you're targeting along for Solana, I target maybe the gold pocket here. This is a great SR level. Right, you had a rejection here. We crossed above, came right back down, and then you had double rejection into a little bit of an inverse head and shoulder. We got that big pop. We haven't been down to this level yet. We kind of attempted to, but caught support at that 200. Now that 200 is starting to curve down. And so this is definitely a bull flag that's consolidating, but maybe extending this out and targeting like Monday around 3 o'clock if this does continue to go down for a potential bullish retest of that gold pocket on Solana on the 1 hour time frame. Fresh red dot VWAP just crossed into negative territory, and here's the 15-minute time frame. Some of the lower micro stuff catching a little bit of a bounce here. Is there any bull div? There sure is, if this is in fact a low on the 15-minute time frame on Solana. No trade that I'm seeing here. Let's go to Uniswap. All right, Uniswap. Someone said long. Okay. Daily looks like absolute crap. Lost at 200. Same on the 10-hour. 10-hour fresh red dot with some hidden bear div. Here's your 6. 6 had a clean rejection off the 200 and the 9. A big move down from around $3.50 down to current volume level here. So that's a big clap gap right there. Let's say if you were hurting for a long here, What does this trade look like? Is there any support level below us? Excuse me. You would have to have a very tight stop loss for this to work out. Fairly risky, but I see a potential bottom forming here. Is there any? Oh my God. Maybe on Market Cipher, if this is in fact a low, that's a pretty good bull div there. But that's a big if, right? That's if Uniswap decides to pop now. This is on the 6-hour time frame. Let's go to the low one, see if we can see any confluence. 4-hour, showing some weakness, right? Started to see a little bit of a bounce, but right now essentially has given it all back. Here's a 2-hour, double green dot on the 2-hour. Stokes curving up. Still below. I want to see it above some sort of moving average here on Uniswap. Here's a 30-minute. These timeframes all look bearish. What are you seeing? So whoever said long, I'm just curious. Was there anything you saw on the chart that kind of signaled you for a long, or are you just banking on this being just kind of a local low? Because I'm personally not seeing anything. In fact, this looks more like a short to me. More downside to come for Uniswap. And then finally, we look at the 5-hour. Just some pretty boring consolidation. This range has been trading in here. If we remove the wick, you can say you're at a value area low. We saw this with SpaceX and it just gave it all back. Ultimately, it ended up being a couple candle closes below and it came right back into the range. But still, if you were to take a very, very risky rotation to the top end of the range, and if you hit your stop below the wick, that will give you a 3-to-1 trade, but extremely risky. If you are going to do that, if you're looking and you convince yourself, this is a long, this is a bottom for Uniswap, this is the setup I'd be looking for, a simple rotation to the top end of the range on the 5-minute time frame. But the chances of this clapping you out are very, very high. And then the last one was X. Oh, we already looked at XRP. BNB. Let's look at BNB.
The embezzle.
Here's the BNB on the daily. Got rejected off the 200 MA. Fresh red dot printed today or yesterday? Yesterday. But you can see it's been going back and forth. Red dot, green dot, playing squid games over here with the charts. Here's your 10-hour time frame. 10-hour right at the 21 MA. Is there any bear div on the way up? No bear div on the 10-hour time frame. Here's your 6. 4-hour above the 50 MA. Stokes low. Can I see a bit up? VWAP coming up, but in a lower high. Trigger wave short there that looks like it's playing out so far. This was right there. So let's see what that would have looked like theoretically if you got in on the open. Well, could have done a 1% move to the downside if you cashed out on the very bottom, but very unlikely. And then here is the 2-hour time frame. 2-hour coming off a green dot on BNB.
BNB.
These charts all look whack. Not the 1 hour. 200 MA right here. Well, close enough. Was there any bull div here? There was no bull div there. I'm having a hard time finding any trade setups on these altcoins, man.
Well, make it easy for you. Short it.
I mean, the 21 MA bounce on the 15-minute. Reclaim. This is the second retest here. Money flow deep in the red, expanding to the downside. Stokes almost reset, not there quite yet. But Bitcoin is just kind of chopping sideways here. Oh, there's a 5-minute. Ooh, look at that. 5-minute losing the 50 MA on BTC. $62.5 if Bitcoin loses it. I don't know. This also looks like a little bit like a an overextended inverse, maybe on the 15-minute time frame. 2-minute blood diamond. If this is a low, this is bull div on the 2-minute time frame. But pretty tight range for Bitcoin. I don't know. Unless you're seeing something else I'm seeing, man. There's at least on crypto and alts, everything's kind of range bound and just chopping sideways. Link even. This one was up like 25%. It's now pretty much even. Even. Yeah, pretty lame.
Yeah, I'm seeing this is like a kind of 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour kind of market right now. And I'm seeing rejections on Bitcoin so far, like on a 1 hour, rejected from the 21. CVD starting to come down after a big move up. Yeah, it's just going to take a while to play out. How much time left on a 1 hour? 23 minutes left in a 1 hour. The 1 hour candle had closed a capitulation candle, and I could have predicted this so easy, man. This was so easy. Like, damn, trading ain't always difficult, man. Sometimes it's easy. Like, for example, if we had the gong going off every hour, you know, that 1 hour candle closed, obviously bearish, right? But when it closed right there, right? At like 62.9, which there could have been a better entry, right? You don't just immediately short because you closed a bearish candle, right? All you do is put a limit order a little bit higher, maybe just short of the 21, maybe halfway through. I've seen half as a very recurrent thing in trading. Like when you have a bearish candle, you come up for a small retracement halfway of the body, enter, perfect entry, take it down. All right, we're going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing that more. Take it down. Now it's coming down. It's reacting to the bearish candle close. It just wanted to come up first. It came up first, put in the high at 63,045, and now dumping. Next support at 62,848 for Bitcoin. We're in a downtrend here. We got rejected. There's the local support. After that, you come back down to 62,498 and lower. That's what I'm seeing, a rejection for Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. How about the 4 hour? My so-called alignment time frame. They gave us a green dot, but that VWAP, man, can easily roll right back over. And look at that clap candle. 1 hour, 22 minutes left, a rejection at the 9 MA. We got the Antichrist candle right there. All right. That's a devilish sign. Send you to hell. Banish you to hell.
So hot.
It's so hot. It's an inferno. But a green dot still exists. How about the 8 hour time frame for Bitcoin? You got a cross followed by the Antichrist. There's a battle for your soul. Your trading soul here. All right, looks like the money flow has flipped red. Money flow flipped red. It has joined the dark side. RSI, the stochastic RSI pointing down. It's overextended to the downside, but rolling over. Roll over. But is this a bullish pattern? Well, let's make a bullish 3 candlestick pattern. A morning star. A compression candle followed by expansion to the upside, potentially on the 8 hour. Just an idea. I have to wait a bullish and a bearish case. I can't just be a bearish monk. I got to look at both ways, folks. All right, let's go through the time frames. That 12 hour for Bitcoin. Man, that thing is coming down, isn't it? Coming down. The trend is down. Can you see the trend? I don't know if you can see the trend here. There's the trend. It's your friend if you're shorting it. It's not your friend if you're longing it. On the 12 hour. But no, local support, huh? Local support. How much do we care about local support? Looks like we did bounce from it so far right there. 62,569. Is it a bottom? CVD says no at the moment. Daily time frame. Okay, red candle, but once again, a bounce at the support zone. I got to look at the liquidation heat map. Liquidation heat map coming your way. A 5-minute time frame. Tons of liquidity to the downside, 62,468. To the upside, 64,561 and higher. $69,999. That's 70K. Bright red liquidation liquidity to the upside. But look at the small time frames. If you're scalping, it looks like you should be scalping short at the moment. Just looking at based on the liquidation heat map. I'm really clappy says, long bourbon now, Monk man. This is not financial advice. Bourbon? What's bourbon? Are we long in whiskey now? What is this? And what's going on with the poll? I want to end the poll, guys. Everybody, please respond to the poll. I want to know if you are bullish or bearish. Are you long? Are you short? Or are you schlong in the market, right? Long, short, or schlong? Things are getting hot here, and it's getting bearish. Getting bearish here in these charts. The moment we get bullish, I'll flip bullish. But, man, I got to be objective. Does the monk man need to head back down by the river? Talk to me. You could call that a bull flag. You could call it rolling over. Either way, man, liquidity does favor the downside. The liquidation heat map, that is. Did we ever get market monkey working? I think a little bit, right? Somewhat. We got data. Do we have live data here? Is there live data in this chart? I don't see it moving. Get yourself together, market monkey. Beautiful. All right, let's get rid of all the drawings. Let's look at the altcoins. What are the altcoins doing right now? I'm in a short for Tau. How we doing for Tau? It still looks like it's rolling over, but I mean, we do have a green candle coming in now, a green hammer candle coming in. May test the resistance. We'll see. Will it invalidate what looks like rolling over price? Get above that level, about 197.5 to invalidate the rollover. Right now, it's still in the rollover structure with a sell signal and red money flow. What's the Zen trend? Says, think this could be a start to a double bottom on the daily? Question mark, BTC. We'll take a look here. A good question. We actually just talked about that. The daily double bottom. This is Tau. Let's get back to BTC. We already on the daily. Yeah, it could be a double bottom right here. All right, I think that's what you're talking about. We were talking about the support. We did bounce from this support zone. That could be a bottom. This is a bottom, a double bottom, low stochastics. But the buyers need to step in more. They need to step in. They did step in right here, but you got to get the follow through. The follow through from the buyers. CVD not looking too great. Not looking too great on this time frame. How about on the right now time frame, like the 5 minute? Not looking great. We're looking at CVD and CVD alone. Rolling CVD. What is CVD? Cumulative volume delta. We've been looking at this a lot lately. The delta in the order book over time, cumulatively. What is the delta? The delta is the balance. The balance between the buyers and the sellers. Who's more aggressive in the order books? Who's putting in more market orders? Who's executing more limit orders in real time? All right. It's kind of like looking at the battlefield. Right now, it looks like the bear is in control, but it is kind of just going back and forth, huh? Bulls were in control of the CVD right there. Bears took control. Do the bulls take control again? Bring this thing back above the zero line. Right now, we're below the zero line. Negative 213 with the bears in control. That's right. The bears win the battle. Got to reset that battlefield. Reset the battlefield. There's always a new battle. There's always a new battle, and there's forever war for Bitcoin. The bulls have another chance here. The bulls do have another chance. There you go. The forbidden land of the wicked. Yeah. It said the song says, rounded bottoms pay the bills, not flat bottoms. Exactly. Super schlongish says Wall Street Rob. Oh, man. I'm really clappy says, I'm adding to my long here. Wish me luck. Fa. Well, I wish you luck, Clappy. Question, do you ever short, Clappy? I'm just asking. Okay, you could be Clappy bullishly or bearishly. Do you ever short the market, Clappy? You're always bullish. Do you short the market? are short and long, depending on what's happening, depending on who's in control, depending on the macro, the meso, and the micro. I need a multi-time frame, confluence. I need that nexus, baby. I need the matrix of time frames to all agree on a direction. I'll be patient about it. We got an even battlefield there. And let's take a look at that casino again. Here it is, that casino of a market. Make sure it is live. We have a pull to the downside, but it is pretty extended. We may be due for a pull to the upside at some point. Demand negative. We went from a positive 103 down to negative 19. That's right, negative 19 on a demand below the zero line. 24 trades per minute, very low volume. 1 minute through the 3 minute bullish. All other time frames bearish. All right, let me turn the casino sounds down and get back to price action for Bitcoin. 1 minute time frame appears to be losing it. Yeah, it appears to be losing it here. Coming down. There's price action. I would love to get rid of some of these indicators. Let's go back to Zen default. I like that. I should make another default indicator layout. Maybe one with even no indicators. But that's bearish to me, man. Bearish on the 1 minute time frame. Looks like bearish consolidation, lost the 200 MA. Price went below the yellow line, as well as multiple death crosses. Multiple death crosses, and now testing the bottom local support line, likely to go lower. Take a look at that 5 minute time frame. 5 minute for Bitcoin. Man, claptacular. Losing 62,919 will take it down to 62.7 and beyond. Yeah. Mikey Avoma says, well, that link short went to hell. Like hell in a good way? Hell in a handbasket? I don't know. Let me see. Well, we're still in the short. Looks like we're down right now, but the stop loss is at an appropriate level. An appropriate level for the stop loss. I like the trade still. But Link is still attempting to be bullish here on the small time frames. But look, consistent bear div so far. Lower momentum as price goes higher. Could pay us, especially if Bitcoin wants to capitulate. Yeah, starting to get a move down here for Bitcoin. I like all trades I'm in. I stand by my trades. Bitcoin coming down in a short-term 5 minute time frame. 15 minute time frame losing the 21 MA. Bearish sign. Red money flow. I sound too bearish right now, Dave. Can you make it sound more bullish?
Short it.
Bah, what was that? An alarm on TradingView. For what? Oil?
Bitcoin?
Wait, 1148? Is it 1148?
Yep.
That's my oil level. That's what had me get into the trade. So did we cross it again bearishly? Let me turn off these alarms, first of all, for that and silver. We got to use more alarms, Dave.
I do. I use alarms.
I use them all the time. It's just you. You need to use it more. I need to use it more. Okay.
I don't know if I don't get the cool sound you got there.
Let's check in on oil, man. I don't know. I'm in oil long, but we just oh, there it is right there. Yes.
What was the alert for?
I think it was the 200. Yeah, the 200. Because back here, I'm like, I don't know. This might just dump. I need to go above the 200. So it looks like we just got above and got rejected quickly from the 200. Just barely. Well, not a major rejection. Not bad. Oil's still kind of bullish. Kind of bullish in the short term. Remaining above the 200. The 21. Remaining above the 21 and being bullish here in the short term. Okay. But resistance on the, what was that? The 30 minute? Resistance on the 30 minute. Triple bottom. Okay. Bitcoin coming down in the short term. Dave coming down in the short term. Maybe support at the 3 minute. But man, what a temple pattern. What a temple. Ooh. Boom. That's a clap daddy Buddha temple right there. Yeah, I love it. The Clap Daddy Abuda Temple at the top of Mount Clappalachian.
That's funny.
That's been fun, yeah. I'm really clappy. I asked him, does he have a short? He says, I do short, but above the daily 377 EMAs. What makes you choose that number 377, Clappy?
Probably because it fits the numbers.
Somebody said buy. I just love the random, like, nonchalant, like, buy, sell. You sound very bullish. You start very bearish, but do I buy? Buy. I don't know. Well, here's the question. Do you want to get clapped or do you want to make money? I'm seriously waiting for a response.
Oh.
Not from you. From the person asking.
When entry? Where entry?
Where?
Hurry.
Oh, yeah. Brokiochi said the 353 MA is where is that? Apparently, yes, I remember that. We were back testing to see where the weekly bounced at. Remember that in the last bear market?
Yeah.
It was the 353?
Yeah.
The 353 average. Let's go.
Okay.
The 353.
So
I'm going to get it tatted, man. 353.
Okay.
Oh, you okay, man?
Yeah. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Seemed down, man.
I'm trying to... I think I put in a 6 milligram nicotine. I think I got the Nick sick, bro.
The Nick sick.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, too much? Too much nicotine?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And I didn't really have breakfast this morning.
Wouldn't that make you like jittery or something? No?
No, it makes you feel nauseous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's okay. It's my own doing. I got clapped by the nicotine.
Okay.
Who else calling me?
Let me see here.
Google's calling me. Wow. Anyways, can we look at so I'll look at the casino. Can we look at the liquidity on Bitcoin real quick?
Sure. Would you like the liquidation heat map, aka the clap map?
Yeah, the clap map. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We like the clap map.
It is
Wait, besides versus the what?
the order book heat map.
Can we look at both?
Yes. Well, if Market Monkey wants to work. Not working today.
Market Monkey.
Good thing it's not one of our affiliates. You know, I just happen to use it. That's all. So you suck, Market Monkey.
Is it free or you got to pay for it?
It's a subscription service.
Nice.
I could probably set something up. We should have like a order book source too. We set something up, hook up,
Doesn't seem like Market Monkey's
yeah, but if it sucks, it sucks. You suck, Market. Oh, easy out. Easy, Monk man. Future affiliate maybe, okay?
Stupid.
Yeah, fun. The politics of the game. I'm gonna keep it real with you no matter what, folks. All right, here we go. Liquidity heat map. Is liquidity in the air or liquidity in the basement?
We're kind of in no man's land here, huh? A little bit.
A little bit. I mean, definitely much closer to the downside. We can uncheck certain liquidity levels to fit our narrative. What narrative would you like?
Shouldn't do that.
What narrative would you like? Would you like more liquidity to the upside or
there's no
downside?
liquidity, guys. We're going nowhere.
We're going nowhere. How about over leverage traders? 100x leverage. Damn, son. Liquidity everywhere, but mostly down, but closer to the upside.
Yeah, there's a little upside there. Where's that upside? 63.
63, 265. Yeah. What if we add the 50x? It looks like this. They spread it out a little more. There we go. 63,711.
So the shorts on the 100x get liquidated at 63.3, essentially.
Yeah, that's correct. And then, like, say if we do the opposite, if we only did low leverage, 10x.
Like all the responsible traders,
Yeah, it should be long. Look how far their liquidations are.
They're good,
Lower leverage, further liquidation, right? If you trade like that, isolated, 59,000 to the downside and to the upside, 67,421. All right, let's see if Market Monkey is monkeying around here. Hey, it's working.
Wow.
Hey, it's working. All right, so we could look at like order book liquidity. We have a buy wall at 62,300. And we have a sell wall at 63,800. CVD, it looks like the sellers are still in control. They're in control overall, you know, the CVD trend. But in the exact moment, if you ask me, like right now, who's in this exact control, this second is the Bulls. Like this exact second in time that just passed and is now in the past. You know? What's wrong with your mug, man? You okay? Yeah, Bulls in control at this exact second. Now the Bears are in control. But overall, the Bears are in control over time. All right. We're below the weekly order block, Dave. We're below the weekly order block. So we're either in the discount, like if we keep this range, or we go lower and go into a, you know, and test some previous order blocks. I want to change this from monthly. Oh, sorry, this is the monthly order block. Sorry, the monthly order block. Damn, that really says something. Would we like to see the daily maybe or the weekly? Let's do the weekly. The weekly order block.
What about intraday?
Hey, that's interesting.
I saw that option.
Yeah,
there.
I saw that option too. Let's see what it does. All right, first let me reconnect. Okay, so this is what the weekly looks like. A little bit tighter range, still under the weekly order block. What does the intraday look like? Let's see what that does. Intraday. Oh, tighter range. Tighter range here. And 5 minute. You see how you can hear in there? You see how you can hear?
It's being overly loud.
That's why we gotta watch it, my friend. All right, 5 minute time frame. Here we go. What do we have going on here? So where are they taking it from? From Friday the 14th to now? Is it just every day? This is just a day?
Intraday, yeah.
No, but that's for so intraday. But how? But what is the
intraday should be the whatever time frame you're on. I'm assuming. So what are you on, the 5 minute?
I'm on a 5 minute. But the thing is, every candle is a 5 minute candle. So it looks like it took it from the 13th, right, at 1700 hours. And I always suck at this 24 hour. They were laughing at me. I was asking AI, why can't I ever remember how to calculate 24 hour time back to 12 hour time? Why am I retarded? I don't want to be retarded no more. It says just minus 12, monk man.
Don't you love AI, man? Great. Why am I retarded? I don't know.
17 minus 12 is 5, right? Yeah. 5 p.m.
Boy, a round of applause here, man.
Woo!
17 minus 12. It's 5.
It's 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. This is when I started to what? Till 0:55. Wait, hold on. What?
0 minus 55 JP is negative 55.
So that's like past midnight, right? 5 o'clock to midnight. Is that like a 6 hour type of
5 hours?
5 hour like type of time? Like
wait, 5 o'clock to midnight or midnight to 5 o'clock?
I think it went to like almost, I must call it 1. Let's call it 1. Look, it says 0:55 and it just goes to 1. It goes to 1. So 5 p.m. to 1 p.m. is how many hours?
5 p.m. to 1 a.m. you mean?
1 a.m. Sorry, thank you.
7 hours.
7. So
8 hours.
It doesn't look consistent though. I don't know what intraday means. They're using some algorithm. I don't know what it is, man. And I don't want to be confused and you know, I don't know.
I bet you there's someone who got the answer.
Yeah, I got to do the research. They have all the docs here. Yeah, chat. I got to set that up, man. Would you like to ask ChatGPT questions live? Would you like that feature, Dave, or no?
You know, we were actually talking to, this is a while ago, we were talking to people who do that and thought about having a little, you remember when you were using Microsoft Word and the little paperclip thing showed up on the top right and it give you hints and clues?
Yes.
Okay, something like that, but for a crypto channel and like an AI thing. You can ask it questions live and answer them for you.
You like the idea of that?
I do.
We could just use ChatGPT, man. But I just got to do some wiring. Good thing I'm an audio guy, right? Good thing I love audio.
I know a good audio guy.
I can make it happen, man. I can make it happen. All right.
That'd be kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it's actually very thorough, and they have very natural talking.
And
man.
you can prompt it, too, and it'll just slide up on the screen.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that would require some programming, though.
No. Well, what kind of prompting are you talking about? Like
you know, when you say, hey, Siri, and your phone lights up?
Yeah, it literally just lighted up.
You say, hey, whatever.
Calm Clapper.
No, we got to give it a cool name. Hey, Rick.
Okay.
Rick.
That could work. Actually, maybe we could talk to it here. We could possibly use maybe something like this.
But we need it on the screen, though.
Yeah, we can get the technicals behind the script.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, behind the scenes. I got you, man. I'm capable.
Cool.
I'm capable of making it happen. Laura, make it zen, man. It's too bearish in here and hot and inferno. Make it clean. All right, wash my face and my feet in the river outside the congregation.
Down by the river. I think that's how the song goes. I think the bear just shit in that area there.
All right. It says use perplexity.
Midwest Picker said, change the lyrics to, I don't want to be playing no more. To, I don't want to be retarded no more. I'm not a retard. I just mess up a lot.
I love it. Oh, God.
Isn't that so cool we can say that word again?
Yeah, I love it, man.
Me too.
Retard and midget. We can say that again, right?
Well, the midget I don't care about. But, you know, growing up, my generation, you know, people that had actual disabilities, we didn't make fun of them.
Yeah, never.
We made fun of people that don't have disabilities that acted like they had disabilities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Until we found out they actually had disabilities. And
then we apologized and we took them under our wings and we made them our friends.
Nice.
We bought them lunch and coffee.
Love
That's why
it.
I bought you coffee today. Just kidding.
You're calling me a retard, man. Come on, Dave.
Just kidding, JP.
Took me under his wings. It's like, you're my retarded trading friend. Very retarded, but you know what you're doing. Very effective. You're effective at one thing.
He's an effective retard.
Those are the best retards, though, man. The geniuses, okay? They're always a quirk. There's a quirk about them. There's a quirk about this monk, man. Yeah.
Well,
that's all we got.
Hopefully no one here is offended by that word.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm done.
Me too, man.
I'm done. I'm going into the weekend. I'll keep the Chainlink trade open. I'll keep the injective trade open. And I guess I'll keep the IBM trade open as well. I think IBM is going to dump. I'll take it in over the weekend. My stop is at 253, so we'll keep that open heading into the weekend, and we'll see if we can find any more trade setups. I feel like it's going to be a low volume weekend, though. You get that vibe? It's Friday. We might get a little bit of move here when the market closes, but I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be a low liquidity weekend, which could see some big wicks to the upside and downside, so just be careful if you're trading.
Yes. Trump is live.
He is?
Careful. Yeah, that's what they said. Anurag says Trump is live. Trump is live. Oh, man. Get ready. It's maybe a calm clapper situation. Trump is live. What's it going to do to our trades?
This was 59 minutes ago.
He's been live for a minute? Or is he not live anymore?
I don't see him live. It said 59 minutes ago he addresses law enforcement at Nassau County. Yeah, I don't see anything that could affect. Was that me? Probably. I don't see anything that could affect the market. So, yeah. But yeah, if he is talking, then just definitely be careful because, you know,
for sure.
The man likes to move markets saying, hey, if you're paying $100K a month, you can get his tweets early. So you can also do insider trading. So cool, right?
Yeah.
Guys, have a great weekend. Thank you all very much. JP will be going live in a little bit later today.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be going live over the weekend as well. And then we'll be back here in studio on Monday. Sub to the channel. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll see you on Monday.
Take care, folks. Love ya.
Peace.